Ah!
Yeah. Penis.
Beautiful.
Be more creative.
That's a
Penis.
classic. That's a classic
No, yeah,
right
that's
there.
classic. Yeah.
It's a
No.
condition.
No, it's a crutch. Do better.
I mean,
Welcome back, everybody. That's great for you. Welcome back, everybody, to Nat19 Vestige of Ophiuchus Campaign 1, Session 104.
Woo!
These guys think the same joke they've been using for, I think, about 80 sessions is still fresh. They're not interested in improving.
Only 80? That's generous of you.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know when it started.
Tradition is a word bandied about by those who fear progress.
Exactly.
Oh,
Damn.
When it gets to the point where I feel the need to interrupt myself to make things new, I think maybe you guys need to up your game.
Nah.
It's
Alright. Well, then I'm gonna be the one to fucking do creative things.
We like your creative things.
yeah.
No, you don't.
No, you
You're
fucking-
threatened. You're threatened by my sense of
know what?
industry.
I can't wait for like 3
You're
years from
right.
now where it's just gotten to the point that like rather than an opening, there's just a 10-minute like Kafka-esque like stand-up routine from Logan where he just delivers one-liners.
Yes. No.
That's it.
The future is bright.
Doon 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 doon
Some
doon doon
smooth
doon
jazz in
doon
the background.
doon 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 doon. Ah. Penis. Doon 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 doon. But why?
Gets to some fucking bebop jazz. Be great.
Hell yeah.
Yes. P. You'll get it later.
It's one of those jokes, really. You're driving back home, you're like, oh.
Ah, jeez. French film has a cigarette. Everything's in black and white. Says penis. Cuts to subtitle on screen that's just life in parentheses. You'll get it later. Alrighty, but we're doing scary Hoshokine things is what we're doing today. So I want to know, as you guys are traveling, the main thing I'd like to sort out is you guys would have had effectively a full day, which means you would have long rested, as you did. You would have had a lot of time to attune and unattune from things. Is there any change-ups or reattunements you guys wanted to do?
I'm gonna change
would
some of my
like
spells. Sorry.
Yeah, I would like to get rid of my attunement to the enhanced arcane focus, since I'm probably not going to need that anymore.
Okay.
What else do I got? I could reapply the, what is it? The Cloak of Elvenkind to Lexi.
That's
Oh.
true.
Okay. Would I need to attune to that or no?
Yes,
Is that
if you want
okay?
to. Yeah, do you have any slots?
I don't think so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
then-
currently to the braces of archery and the ring of lightning resistance and the sun blade.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what do I still got? Boots of
Appreciate it.
You know what?
boy.
second alchemy chuck. Why not?
Oh, we're gonna have so much mayo.
The exact same spot.
We will never be in danger of running out of mayo ever again. We
Or,
can
you know,
rest easy.
Water.
No, mayo.
Why would we waste it on water?
You're a strange one, Master Man.
We can just make water with magic. This is mayonnaise.
I wish I could taste mayonnaise.
Do you?
Oh.
I wish I could taste anything.
I'm more with you there.
I wasn't really a mayonnaise guy before this, but if you told me that tasted like mayonnaise right now, I'd eat it.
And do I do the interesting thing? Or do I not do the interesting thing?
Oh.
I say you do the interesting thing, but that's
Oh, okay.
Brad, do me
I
a favor.
unattune from the necklace of protection against proof against detection and location. And I attune to the strange book that we found.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
I knew what you were gonna do, and I'm so
So-
here for it.
Two things. Brad, could you do me a favor? Could you go into your Discord settings and your audio settings? Could you just turn up your gate a little bit? I just glanced over at the capture and your image
Popping
keeps
up and
flashing on and off repeatedly. So some quiet thing you're doing is going, so I just want to get rid of that if possible. That said, you want to... Okay.
Alright, I lowered it a little bit.
No, I said
I mean,
raise
if
it.
Raise it, sorry. That's what I meant. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh,
raise it.
alright. I have a feeling that there may have...
It has been raised!
Cool,
There
yes,
we go.
good. So you would like to attune to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
As you do so, you become aware that the book, whenever you start reading it as you move, you actually find yourself drawn quite deeply into it. As you begin to spend an hour trying to read it during the attunement process, you become aware that this book will require your attention. It is an item that will unattune itself from you if you do not give it proper time. I am going to I'm going to identify it for you. It is identified. It is the Tome of Consequences.
Oh. I thought it was something else. I want to know what this is.
I will attune you to it, and I will allow you to read its effects for yourself. I will not, I'm going to go boom, boom. I'm going to take the amulet off of you. You may familiarize yourself with them. You would gain access to them relatively immediately. As you guys see Merriam over the course of this thing reading it, you find that, assuming that he wants to commit to it, as you guys are traveling, you end up falling ever so slightly behind as Merriam becomes incapable of moving at a fast pace while traveling, because he gives this thing about an hour more attention than you might expect. As you sort through it, Merriam, you see all kinds of anecdotes and stories from various people talking about various situations that have happened, ones that may have yet to happen. You see little bits of ink seem to change themselves as you read pages. As you glance back and forth between them, you notice that bits that you've already read seem to change and rewrite themselves to have the same context, but in different words. Yeah, it has 3 effects. I'll let you read what they are, but the 3 effects are the Prophecies of Hubris, Sacrifice, and Vengeance. If you want to share with people what it does, you may. But you do find yourself drawn into it.
Hey, what's taking so long, buddy?
I'm just reading.
Oh. You gotta go.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't
What?
isn't that the book we found, Miriam?
Yeah.
With the note expresses. Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Uh-huh.
I'm not good or bad. I'm just Miriam.
I can't argue with you there.
Are you doing
That's a-
something naughty?
When is he not?
No? Yeah? I don't know.
Ooh, all right, take all the time you need.
What?
Is that a really good book?
Just smiling, watching him read, just like, yes.
What's it say?
Do bad things, Miriam.
Oh my
Aw.
God.
No problem.
Does it say anything neat?
Huh?
What does it say?
Oh, well, it kind of changes moment to moment. I can't really give you a detailed explanation. I can hardly make heads or tails of it myself most of the time.
It's changing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you just keep reading, Miriam. You just keep going at it. I'm gonna kind of rub his shoulders.
Don't
You just keep
patronize
going
me.
at it.
I'm telling you to go to hell, but that's where you're trying to go.
I give Nemric a flick on the ear. Leave him alone.
Oh, but I'm just enjoying that he's enjoying himself.
Let him read.
Fine, fine, fine. Something finally interesting happens around here. Get flicked on the ear.
We had a boat shoot fire
I'm
at
gonna
us from the
say
sky.
I mean the good
You don't think
interesting,
interesting
Miriam.
things are happening?
I mean the good interesting.
Are you not entertained?
No, I want to leave.
Yeah, anyways, this might be a way to find what I'm looking for, so I'll just get back into this, flip a page.
I actually had a thought about that.
Huh?
And I could be terribly wrong, which I'm prepared to be. I hadn't really... I have a question for you first. What is the gemstone that your Constelliquary is made out of?
I can't remember. DM? Marion would know.
Alexandrites,
Alexandrite.
I believe.
Mhm.
Hold on, I'm gonna verify that real quick. Because if that's the kind of thing that if I get wrong, that sticks. Hold on.
True.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Okay, hold
The
on.
ears are open.
Themselves.
No, I was wrong! I was wrong! It's Kunzite!
Kunzite.
I knew it! The moment I said it, I was like, it's not. I'm
Good
mixing it
save,
up with another
Logan.
one.
Okay.
Good save.
Talk about Constelliquaries happening. Ears open.
Oh.
And that's sort of a pinkish purple, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. And like I said, I'm prepared to be terribly wrong, and this is just a theory. But has anyone else noticed that blade on Hirohito's hip?
Oh. Oh.
I don't want to have to kill that guy for it, man.
I'm just pointing, I noticed it.
Another Constelliquary, you think, then?
Well,
Hey,
that's
which one? The big one? Or the small one?
the small one.
Oh.
I noticed it when he came to speak to Wrench. He had that blade on his hip, and it had a sort of interesting handle. It didn't look like our traditional barrel
Looks
knife.
like it's it looks like it's also a gun.
Exactly. It made me think it's a play on something, a barrel of something else, not just a normal.
I don't want to fight that guy.
I don't
Sorry,
either.
Marion.
However, I noticed it, and when I was thinking, it got me thinking about that note that Taguchi found as well, speaking about Hirohito and his warlords and his Zugaiken and his butterflies, and I keep going back to I think he has much more power here than we realize, and they were trying to keep the young lord from finding that, but maybe Hirohito found it first. I don't know. I just noticed it, and I thought it would be prudent to bring it up.
It's a good observation, Altheana.
It's very good to know.
Indeed. It seems like a
Sorry,
very
Marion.
credible theory.
No, it's very good. It's unfortunate. It's very good.
Mm.
Thank you.
So what will you do with that information then, Miriam?
What?
If it truly is that he is holding the second half to what you have there, what will you do?
I'm not sure.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, look, a dog.
Yeah, there's a dog over there.
I feel like he's just trying to get you to do bad things again, Miriam.
Of course he is.
The dog?
I don't like. It's not
Yeah,
like
the
he
dog.
needs to tempt me into a life of debauchery. I do that well enough on my own.
You don't need anyone's
Hey,
help there.
A rather feral looking, not feral, but a rather wild looking Shiba Inu howls at you from the distance
Hello, buddy.
and
Hello.
scampers off into the wildlife.
You think those things
Not
would
to
die
be
out with their
heard
spooky
again.
leg?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I don't
They're
know.
always on the
I'm glad
prowl.
I can be of some entertainment for you, Nemric.
I'm sorry. I just, anytime someone does something interesting that isn't trying to kill me, then I think it should be embraced.
Okay, I thought you were just saying it because you thought I was being bad.
Well, I don't really know much about that, but if it is you being bad, then go ahead and be bad.
I'm breaking rules, but not enough of being bad. I don't know if bad exists much as a concept here.
I don't think so. Yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted to mention. I just noticed it.
We have to think, though, if that is something that is true, that would probably mean that we would have to pick a fight with someone even stronger than who we just tried to pick a fight with.
A worrying prospect, to be sure.
But if that's the case, and he has what we're looking for, do we really need to play this death game the way they want us to? I've never really been one for following rules as is, and...
Depending on exactly what happens with our allies in... I'm going to avoid saying specifics, given if everything you said is even remotely true, it could be possible we're being listened to.
Yeah. I
But
feel we
if,
should avoid setting any names.
If they, depending on what they get up to, we might be positioning ourselves in a place where I think this might devolve quite quickly. We'll see what Hoshokine does.
I agree. Also, there is that one person who moves in and out of this place.
The merchant.
If we can find them, they might be useful. I'm not saying we use them, not that that's outside of the realm of possibility, but they could give us some information about how this place works. Well, we understand some of how it works, but could understand travel between the realms, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of solutions. Get us out of here sooner. We don't know what we'll be going back to, when we'll be going back to, and more information the better.
Yeah, say none of us like it here, so yeah.
Yeah, this place is pretty terrible.
Better.
You said it, buddy.
Thanks, Range.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get some sleep, but you guys keep yammering on and it's keeping me up.
Oh, so sorry, Wrench.
Sorry, Wrench.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Sincerest apologies.
None of them are sorry.
Mm.
I'm a little
I didn't
sorry.
apologize.
Fenris begins to sweat.
Well, if that little book of yours can do anything to aid us, keep reading, and whenever we get to this next city, let's figure out exactly what we can do, and as well look into anything we can about this sword, obviously.
It seems that books are a way of keeping one above everything. In this group, at least. She'll, look at Avi and Nemric, amused.
What?
You both seem to keep books.
Yeah, you two are usually scribbling away.
It's...
Always have.
Same.
Oh? What are you writing in that little diary of yours, Nemric?
Not much. Demon things.
I would know
Demon
about
things.
I would know about those. Do share.
Mostly, lately I've been writing about how horrible this place is, to be honest. There were also a couple of incidents that happened that made me want to write some more, but those have mostly alleviated themselves. Kind of like eyes over toward Lexi for a moment.
Wow.
And now it just seems like a way to keep myself sane, I suppose.
I have been meaning to ask you. Forgive me if this was explained before, but you express a very direct interest in Miriam. Why is that?
Miriam, my lord has, my lady, has told me to keep an eye on Miriam. Make sure that everything goes smoothly with his adventures, and make sure that he doesn't croak too early. And I believe that I've been as, forward with that as I possibly can. My goal, Miriam, is to make sure that you are safe. So when you do things like you did before, he points to the sky, flying up and attacking a phoenix!
I didn't fly, I teleported.
You flied some way.
Fly stopped me from falling.
Nemric chastising Miriam. I never thought I'd see the day.
It's true.
That was...
Out of sight.
I...
Your concern, even if prompted by Fierna.
You're the one that told me to. You're the one that told me to trust you all more often. Please give me a reason to trust you.
I'm very trustworthy. I really lie.
That's
I'm
true.
going to. I just don't tell you things instead. Far easier. King of Lions. I'm in a very complicated arrangement with a fiend that our friend here works for. And he is their insurance.
They need you to do something, and he's making sure that you don't die during the process of it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
I see.
There's a few other caveats to it, but
You don't strike me as the sort who would have gone out of their way to make an accord with such a person. But then again, you are a troublemaker, so maybe I shouldn't pretend that I figured you out so quickly.
Got caught in a bit of a double bind. The reason we're here is so I can try and fix it.
I see. Did they take something from you?
Yeah.
I sincerely hope that you get it back.
Yeah, me too.
well, this is going to be a good step in the right direction. He holds up the mace that Miriam gave him.
Use it well. I'm happy I was right.
Thank you for letting me use your item for now, and we can return it to Lady Fiona when we return everything else. He'll give just a smile over to him.
There's a gust of wind that picks up and rolls over the area that has the texture, the howling sound that comes with it has a booming quality that feels briefly and sounds briefly like it's thunderous. And all of you can just faintly, as it rolls over you, as this thunderous wave of wind crashes over you, whipping your hair to the side. You hear what sounds like on the back of it, the proud roar of something draconic in the distance, coming from seemingly everywhere. One that has the same sort of prideful quality as a lion's roar. Well, a tiger's roar, but the roar you'd associate with a lion. The roar everyone thinks a lion does. When it
It's
does,
like the
you
noise
see,
everyone thinks
Yeah.
eagles make.
when it does, you see the King of Lions briefly. Look unsettled. They put their hand up to stop their hair from blowing and whipping around too much, and then they turn, looking back out across the plains and the forest. You see them looking towards the direction of the slightly illuminated mountain that you have been drifting around the edge of as you've been traveling.
Seems like someone's getting impatient over there.
Theory. Do you think that thing can sense Miss Drender?
Whenever I took hold of it, and I attuned myself to it, whatever was there contacted me. My people, from back where I came from, I'm not sure if dragon kind functions the same way here as it does there, but part of, let's call it the blessings I acquired whenever I took my position, it caused me to be something somewhat akin to a dragon, in spirit. And so whenever I saw the thing connected to this, I felt as if I had an immediate accord with it. Whatever's up there is in the same way as I am. It is not a dragon, but it is as one. And I earnestly believe that it doesn't mean us any harm. I believe it's aware of us, but doesn't know exactly who we are.
I believe I got a similar impression when I examined it. It didn't seem to be putting off any direct sense of malice, at least not towards us.
Not at all.
That's fascinating. Avi's kind of looking at King of Lions with like sort of a newfound interest. Just, like, not staring at them, but just looking at them like they're trying to piece a puzzle together.
Is there something that I might be able to simplify for you?
No. No, you're just interesting.
I don't think there's a person in this group that isn't interesting.
Certainly. Where I'm from, every single person here would be a fantastic... I'm going to use the word oddity, but I don't mean it with any offense.
You're going to make me blush.
Yeah, that would accurately describe us.
Hmm.
I can't.
Well,
I couldn't
yeah.
disagree with that.
We are quite outside
No.
of the norm.
Mm-hmm.
You would say
What
you're
sort of-
outside of the norm even for your world? Because by mine, it's no contest, absolutely.
We have a bit of a, I think, a stilted viewpoint of the world since we're constantly bumping into others like us. But yes, if you were to compare me to my family, I'm significantly more dangerous.
Oh good, I was starting to worry that your world was filled with things like this to the brim. It's,
No, they do.
No.
it's almost comforting to
Boring.
know that you come from a people who might not live in constant fear of death, every waking moment, everywhere.
No. We know some of the most boring people.
Boring is good sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Nemric.
Speaking of boring.
I want to take a bit of a gamble on this. I don't really know where to start with this, and I've been thinking about it for a while, but do you have any idea where one would start to hunt for a fiend's name? Their true name, I mean.
Oh. Are you sure you wish to go down some road like that?
I'm not in regards to any of our current arrangement, but I can't say it's entirely unrelated either. They requested me do so specifically.
As long as it has nothing to do with our current reason for being, I don't think why I could not think of something.
No,
He's gonna think hard. Is there anything that comes to mind, Logan?
The true name of a fiend is one of its most closely guarded secrets. With some exceptions, for example, Yugoloths, it is generally accepted that there are books that contain the names of all of them that are hidden. But they are coveted so deeply that it's thought that if you were to get one of them, you would effectively gain control of a large chunk of their entire species.
Yeah.
There's no real easy way to acquire the name of a fiend unless it's given to you, or you find someone who it has been given to. Which is a long way of saying, I suppose, there's not, like, an immediate way. It's entirely circumstantial based on the fiend.
You would have to find someone they trusted with their name, or someone that had been given that name in some other way or form. It is a closely guarded secret among fiends out there. They are very cautious of their true names.
Alright, then my best lead would be the Fenian. He's one of the only people who would have interacted with them. That would speak to me, in any case. The other two are, I think, non-starters in that respect.
It's a very interesting road you're traveling with that. Though, again, it would be very hard to find someone who they trusted with their name who is then willing to betray that trust, though there are not stories of that not happening.
And the fiend I'm
anytime.
speaking of, and I'm going to be particularly more candid than I'm comfortable with you, is the one that was broken apart and put in several people, most of which I believe are dead. In fact, I think I might be the only one that's not. But, fragmented as they are, they don't remember their own true name.
I don't believe I know anything about that. Unless I was given information from Fiona that I'm not remembering.
I doubt you would share that.
I'm playing.
You have no idea.
Yeah. I have no way of helping. I'm very sorry.
The only thing
Of
that
course,
you would
while I'm
know is
around.
the only thing that you would know is that the fiend, the what you understand to have once been a pit fiend, that is occupying Miriam, given the very brief information you would have been given. All that you would know about it is that it was not. It is not currently a fiend that is considered to be in Fiona's good graces. In that Fiona had initially, as soon as she detected it again, brought it back to try to exterminate it. Because it was considered to be unruly, which led to the trial and everything, as you know. So the only thing you know about it is that, for whatever reason, Fiona considers that fiend to be worthy of execution, and that's about it.
Whatever it is on the not supposed to live list.
I mean, welcome to the club, I guess.
You're not on that list yet.
I'm on the supposed to live list.
The only other person I could think would possibly know anything is someone who I can't find, so sorry I can't help you there.
No, she's probably not going to be helpful in that respect.
Of course not.
Could you not just, I mean, if you're trying to find this name, could you not get it from the source itself? That's how you got brought into that trial, is it not?
Me and them switched places briefly when I was attempting to use something much akin to the weapon I've given you. It's not something that someone like me can use, but someone as evil as a pit fiend.
So it's something someone like I could use.
Probably, honestly speaking.
If you're looking for anything that would help you out, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Well, it's not using the item that I wanted help with. It was simply learning a bit more about exactly what makes me, me.
Understood.
The issue is that this fiend, which I take it a fragment of, is inside of you.
The reason I look like this.
I see. Would you just look like a person otherwise?
I got to see myself as a baby briefly. I was born a human.
Curious. And you had mentioned they don't remember their own name.
No, they. Unfortunately, that would solve the issue quite greatly. But no, the reason I'm looking is because they asked me to find a.
Well, if there's ever a time that you think that such a power is needed, I'll be right over here while you're reading that book.
I'll keep it in mind, but I can't say there's a good chance of it happening.
It would be interesting, though, wouldn't it?
That's not my power to give.
Looks around to the others. It would be interesting, though, wouldn't it? Says to everyone. Because he doesn't know who has it.
Bugs.
Who could say, Numric?
Speaking of fiends, there's supposedly that raven yokai in the mountains. I'm not saying we should go find them, but I am
It's a
interested.
couple days away.
I know.
Perhaps after the my current, and this might be useful for the rest of you. My current understanding of what is to come is we are to look for our friend's sword, or I believe yes.
Yes.
We wish to investigate this dragon, who seems quite eager for us to arrive. We then have a date at Yorica Castle, where our adorable little friend Wrench here can become just as killable as the rest of us.
And if we wanted to, just before then, start some trouble over in the other city.
So if you really wanted to, I would go with you. And I think that if we can ally our contacts in Hoshokine with those in Bochi.
Hoshokine. So you haven't been there, correct?
No, we went straight to Bochi when we came here.
It is a small
heard a little
place.
about it.
The Stars of Ilium, to my understanding, are who I had been told about. They're close by, but Hoshokine itself is a small town of only about maybe 40 or 50 people, all of whom are farmers and laborers. There's not much in the way of soldiers or forces to be gained there.
Oh, I thought the stars might have been based somewhat out of it.
I went there because I was looking for them. As soon as I heard about them, I thought that they may have been people that we should look into, or that I should look into and try to find, because they seemed like the most obvious point of light worth pursuing. But my understanding is that though they do sometimes go there and they do try to protect Hoshokine from the Zugaiken, I believe the Stars have another location. There was mention of, when I had asked briefly, there was mention of an old lighthouse that they took over. I'm sure if we were to find the Stars, they probably know the lay of the land quite well.
In any case, I think given our current position and how long we've been walking around this, if we're going to divert to that roar and give this dragon its immediate satisfaction, this would be our last chance to do so. Because I think we're only about, what, a half a day now from Hoshokine?
We're no more than a few hours away.
Yeah.
It
would make more sense to go to Hoshokine first.
I would prefer to retrieve my sword. It's shameful of me to have lost it for this long.
Alright, let's make our way there and wrap up business as quickly as we can. The faster we move, the less time the young lord will be kept waiting. Also, with what Aviana said, since I think we should avoid saying, shall we say, the lord's dog's name? Calling him a dog might get him to stab us. The lord's blade.
Agreed. Sounds like a worthwhile precaution.
What should we call him then?
The lord's blade.
The Lord's blade.
The Lord's blade.
He said he is his master's sword. I feel like if he is more important than he might be letting on, he might possess the same quality, where speaking his name might invite him.
You see, this is precisely why I haven't introduced myself. This fear of names that you hold seems to be particularly valid here. Where I'm from, possession of a person's name could leave them open to all kinds of curses.
That's true where I'm from as well. That's why I've not said much myself.
Once I have my sword, though, I look forward to properly introducing myself.
Looking forward to finally officially meeting you.
I put on my black velvet mask.
Oh.
Alright.
Hoshokine.
Such a dork.
I thought it was like a Zorro mask.
It is. I just like the image of you just putting on like a full head, just like baklava, sort of.
Oh, baklava.
But like no mouth. Just...
I was picturing him putting on like a sleep mask.
Like the eyes on it.
Yeah.
I am now Tuxedo Mary.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Without doing anything.
I love how he put on the mask and then just went right back to reading.
What?
Just quickly, like, oh, before we turn in, I did have one more question for the group. What is my name?
Flux.
Flux.
Wait, why don't you know your name?
What the fuck?
Why doesn't anybody know their name?
That's what I thought. And follow. What color is my fur?
Fur?
You think you have fur?
Oh no.
Fascinating.
Oh, no.
Fenris!
Not again.
Let's just look at your arm. Do you see any fur on your body at all?
No, I mean not currently, but there are certain overlapping images and memories at the moment. I think I may have something of a stowaway. Well, rather a second stowaway, I suppose.
Do you remember anything about a knife? A knife that might be associated with barrels.
Do I, Logan?
No, you don't.
That was a good question, though.
I think about it for a second. No, I don't believe so.
All right, I flip my.
Anything about a dragon's name?
Are we interrogating?
Let's do it.
Well, you know something. He's being
Roll me history with disadvantage.
Yes!
That's a question, Cody. You fuck.
All right.
Woo!
Oh,
I dropped a 20.
That's still a good roll, though.
Oh, yeah.
Legends have been passed down through Honokuni. And you do know that there are some superstitions that revolve around a ancient guardian of the land that used to live and reside over a shrine in Mount Vajriel, which is what that mountain is called, which you'd be aware of once you've since you have these overlapping memories. You would only know, you try to your best to recall it, but you can't exactly hear all the words. You hear the person in your head whose memories are overlapping with yours, having spoken of it at different times. But it's like in those memories, you can't quite hear everything. You do get part of the dragon's name is Seiryu. But you recall that there is part of it that you're not remembering.
Gotcha. Okay. Just kind of like put my hand in my head for a second, just really remembering. Like, part of that does sound familiar. They definitely had conversations regarding this dragon at one point, but they're a bit fuzzy. I can make out Mount Vajriel, definitely. That part is clear, but I believe part of the dragon's name is Seiryu.
Roll me another history check.
Starts to jot down.
Not with
in my book.
disadvantage, just normal.
Just normal? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have memories of working at the Ikogami Ryokan. You have memories of Ifune, but they look younger. When you do so, you at one point, your memories is flux and your memories of this kind of coalesce, and you recall being told there was a secondary room and a passage out of Bochi below the Ryokan that you were told that you could use to get in and out of the city if you wanted to. That you were told you could, they used for the Stars of Ilium to sometimes use because they were an ally to them. Whoever it is that your memories are overlapping with, you have this brief memory of them going to some of the floorboards in the hotel area of the Ryokan, of opening them. You can't tell where, of opening them, going into an underground area that has one very large room connected to a tunnel. And you have memories of them moving to part of it, going up to one of the walls, pushing a false wall out to reveal a very small alcove in which there are various books. And from the point of view of this person, you recall them putting several what look like very old books away, on the cover of one of which you see the name Seiryu, and you can't see the rest of it, but you just have this vivid memory of somewhere in there. Books that are being protected in such a way as to be hidden, even within this already hidden chamber, are being stored away, and one of them has the name you're looking for on it.
Oh, I don't remember the entire name, but I believe I remember where we can find it.
Yeah?
Keep talking.
Yeah, the memories of the person who seems to be in my head, they worked with Ifune. I remember they were told about a secondary room, a passage out of Bochi used by the Stars. I remember there was a floorboard that was loose that could... there was a room connected to a tunnel, a false wall. Yes, I remember how to open the wall, and behind it there was a lot of old books. And I was putting away an old tome that had Seiryu written on it. There was more, but I can't make it out.
All right.
I think if we can find that book, we will find the rest of the name.
And in turn, get into that crypt.
Wow. And we could find even more information there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that alcove seemed to contain many extremely old books. Probably information that is not found anywhere else.
Oh, Flux, I hope you're not crazy right now.
I have a feeling he is.
Well,
Yeah,
I hope he's
I
not
think
the
he's a
bad
little
crazy. I hope he's a good crazy.
It seems to be, I would say, I mean, I am obviously not the best judge, but it feels like a halfway point. Like crazy with self-awareness. For the time being, I can differentiate between the two personas.
As long as the crazy helps us, then I'm good.
And it's not causing you to feel awful or anything, then it's fine.
Well, it does sometimes give me pause. I sometimes need to take a moment to remember which reality is my own and which...
Remember what your fur looks like.
Exactly. I wish to make sure from time to time. No, wait. No. I don't have fur.
No, you do not
And
have
over
fur,
that!
Fox.
I'm
Just look at
sorry.
your arm!
I hate I hate to be the one to say this, but I know that one of us has to. This could be very useful.
I
I'm
wasn't
afraid what I
going
was
to
thinking.
say it, but I was
Yeah.
definitely thinking it.
Ugh. It
I can
seems like we
I
all
can
were.
bear the burden of that evil of bringing it out loud, but this, if it is true, could help a lot.
I agree. Whoever this person was, they don't seem to be malicious. Their memories don't make me want to commit any violent deeds against you or
Which
get
is
in the way
good.
of your endeavors. I think for the time being, as long as I can keep them straight, it seems beneficial.
It makes me think. It just makes me think how death and souls and the like work here. It's interesting. Maybe a little unfortunate, because the only thing I could think of, it's a soul who didn't get the chance to pass on truly.
Indeed.
So,
That is a
what-
possibility, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
Someone
what do we
who's-
do? Damn that dog. Get out of here.
The Shiba Inu could shoot away, having been sneaking up on the group to try to steal rations.
Go on, get out. Get out. God, you're cute. Here, take one. I throw one ration.
You are down a ration now, you fool.
This
I will lower it
very
down.
dark-furred Shiba Inu that has little reddish like fur paws takes one, scampers off into the distance.
I have now used a ration.
Oh my god.
I can create food. I took that spell today. Create food and water.
God, that thing's cute. Anyway, so
As you guys are walking and talking about this, I'd say you get within a couple of miles of Hoshokine. When you arrive, the land curves down. What you see in the distance is, it would be improper to even call it a full town. It seems to just be a collection of houses formed into a sort of market, and in the distance you see various other farmsteads, different houses dotting the distance somewhat. And the only reason you can see them is because there are small lights set up outside them that seem to illuminate the front areas. There are no more than maybe 10 buildings to this village in front of you. Many of them arranged seemingly around a central area, a central sort of town square, effectively. One of them appears to be larger, which your instincts immediately tell you is probably a general store or an inn, given the accommodations that would be available here. You see a bit farther off from it, with 2 torches lit outside, removed a little bit from the town, another fenced area that looks like it's been a bit more reinforced. But as you look into the area and you see lights gently dotting the area as well, you see what seems to be the remains of a bombardment, not unlike that which happened at the Bastille, though not to the same extent. As you move, there are craters that appear to have singed blackened ground around the area, where the area was blown apart. There's maybe half a dozen of these, centralized to a little bit north of the town. So as you enter the town, you would pass by them somewhat. As you do see the King of Lions looks towards them with some degree of familiarity, though they don't look distraught at the sight of them. There is a closing of the eyes, an acceptance of what looks like a failure, a moment that you take as being a cautious lesson learned for the King of Lions, as they regard what is clearly the former battle site where they fought Jakku. And then they look back towards the town. Is there anything you guys... I'm not assuming you're going immediately into it. You don't see anybody around or walking about immediately. But knowing that you are on the cusp of it, I'm going to move time ahead slightly. Hey, party. Is there anything you guys would like? While they're talking, could y'all just roll me a perception check?
Oh, stop that.
Like everyone?
Yes, like everyone.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
All right, well maybe keep.
Ooh, baby,
This vigilant party.
Baby, fucking baby.
Damn.
I
That's
was
a 20
listening to you,
That's
Avi.
That's a 26 for anyone who's not watching the VOD.
Yeah.
Anyone who's listening, that's a fucking 26.
I'm just ain't paying attention to Avi right now. She's
Nah.
looking elsewhere. Damn.
Shit.
No, don't worry about it. Keep going.
Cool.
I'll tell you when it matters. If it matters.
You're a monster.
If that's
Yeah.
fine with Flux, however.
Of course, this seems like it could be an invaluable resource that I would not want to squander.
It doesn't seem as if it's affecting his personality too much. I'm gonna go over and grab his head. Things seem like they're working rather well. I give a little knock on it.
Well,
As far as I can tell, anyway.
I will then turn and put my arm around his shoulders. See, he's fine.
perhaps even if you're correct, this could be a good thing that I'm able to see them.
But what if they're not real?
From what Wrench saw, looks over at Sleeping Wrench.
Yeah.
There was something there. So if Osile thinks that she is having a good time with this and that it could help us, then maybe we should listen to her.
Well, if you think that it's beneficial, Fenris.
I don't know what it is. I believe that I am seeing someone that is true. Crazy or not.
Would you feel better if you tried to do something about it? Like if you were able to do something so you couldn't see it anymore, would you feel relieved or would you feel more worried?
I would feel like I am doing something detrimental to the party. I have to keep you safe. Although these dreams are grotesque, I have to see the things I see so that I can protect you.
Fenris, you hear a rustling sound coming from nowhere in particular.
There's something here.
This is unfortunate.
I know! We shouldn't continue this conversation. We could be being watched.
All right. Then we'll continue it later.
Lexi and Tag. Or no, sorry, Flux. You also... You see something moving out of the corner of your eye. You see what looks to be a root from a tree. Just shift ever so slightly.
Oh, great, the two crazy people
Yeah,
can see it.
totally. You see some fallen leaves seem to move on the ground. Just very barely.
Wait, no, I think I saw something as well.
I know that neither of them are super reliable right now, but I also saw something.
Yeah, Lexi and Tag,
good.
after this happens, you two also... You begin to see, though it's very difficult to make out, you start to see what looks like in the ground, just little bits of dirt, like, pushing up slightly, as if something underground is just causing it to well up and then go back down. And you see little fallen leaves and twigs and sticks, stones and whatnot on the ground that are at those places, just tumbling briefly to the side as the ground gently shifts up in various places.
You guys say anything about what you see?
There's
Must have been the
something
wind.
Tag, please.
Tag decides today he is a Skyrim NPC.
I've got an arrow sticking out of me.
Must have been the wind.
There's something weird going on with the ground over there.
I'm gonna point to it.
Yes.
Almost looked like something was
right over there.
You all point to different
Lift
places.
off the ground.
Well, you
To different places.
Yep.
Oh.
Looking around, you start to see that there are maybe a dozen spots around you where the earth is shifting.
Oh.
I am lifting up off the ground.
Nope, I am taken to the air.
Guys, that's not fair. We can't do that.
Sucks to be you guys.
As you do, I would like... So, as this is happening, you see Wrench just being like, I don't understand what's going on. What are we... And then his helmet begins glowing brightly as he's just like, whoa, what's this mean? What's this? What's happening?
I don't remember.
Pretty sure this is only supposed to do this when undead things are around, right?
Oh, no.
So that means... And he starts like pointing down at the ground. You start to see these hands with rotting flesh pierce up from the ground as what looks like a series of bodies begin pulling themselves up. You hear just a suppressed... Our land is not yours to take as these soldiers, these old decomposing bodies that were clearly those of soldiers, begin hoisting themselves up from underground, blades in hand. As they do, I'm going to share a map with you guys, and I'm going to give you an area.
Trying to shove one back under. He's like, no, stop.
No.
Yes!
One Piece style.
Yes! Zombies! Let's go!
No, back underground.
No.
None of that.
Okay, you
No.
guys may put yourselves anywhere within here.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I love how as soon as we both saw the ground was at nope. Fuck the ground.
No, none of that.
What it
shit.
is to be a wing boy.
Yup.
You appear to be. Yeah, let's fix your heights.
No, we're 120 feet up, Logan.
Yeah, we
This is only supposed to happen when there's undead. Also,
We just had like an Acme thing where we just didn't notice our height. So we
I
looked
can't get
down,
myself
and that's
straight.
when gravity suddenly reasserts itself.
Okay.
Use the.
Okay, I can't be straight.
well, I think that's a problem many of us suffer from.
It's
one
very much
second.
you know,
ain't
it's not
that
even
the
really
There
a
you
problem.
go. There you go.
It's not even really a problem. Let's be honest.
Oh, wait.
Yes, I would like everybody to roll initiative before I make you very upset.
Oh no.
I roll initiative.
Okay, middle of the line. Okay.
Solid.
Why do I
Lexi.
roll 7 today?
Let's go,
Oh,
Aviana.
I changed my color to not Avi colors, and it's working out for me so far.
Nice.
Avi, you're first up. Lexi, you're on deck.
Cool.
I haven't thought through any of what I'm gonna do, so stabbings. Lexi's next to that one. I'd like snack, assuming I can hit. We'll find out. I'm gonna yeet Vox Victoria at Soldier Zombie 27.
Okay. That is a hit.
Woohoo! It's gonna be gross.
Clay.
Where is wrench on here? I need to change an effect.
Almost 40 points damage.
Yep, you attack. As you do, you cut one of its arms off. Most of its body seems to fall limp. It's not dead, though.
No, I didn't expect it to be. I'm going to summon it back.
Mm-hmm.
And an dexterity bow.
Do it back
Huh?
to death. Oh my god!
That's a crit!
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a crit! We got a crit in the audience! We got a crit!
Alright. That
It's
means
a 30.
so many things.
Add it together, that is a 30.
Oh.
There you go. That's about right. Oh, I love it.
There are numbers between 1 and 6.
It maxed out one of them, but you did roll 2 ones on that crit, which we were playing by base. It is exactly that kind of roll that is why we max out the base damage die. So,
Yeah.
so the crits don't feel so underwhelming by accident.
Yeah.
You deal 13 points of damage.
Okay, cool, but I also have other shit that I get to do on crits, which is fun. I will shove him.
Alright,
prone.
shove him. Knock him prone.
I'm gonna, and that's in the heckin' effects. And I can just
prone.
Yee! Critical flourish bow.
That's a hit.
Okay, and extra attack. This is my last one.
So whenever you hit it, just give me one moment real quick. Where are you? Number 27. Where are
no.
you? Yeah, whenever you stab it and try to kill it,
bread?
it seems for a second, when you stab into it, its body stops moving for a moment, and then just very suddenly just lets out a as it begins to move again, as if given renewed strength. That hit. You can attack it again if you want.
I need to roll my damage on that first.
Wow.
Woo! Wow. That was my last attack because I used my bonus action to summon back.
I think it's rolling the undead fortitude rolls. So that's I'm actually gonna 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this manually. I'm gonna go ahead and make a con save for them. Hold on.
Spencer.
Yeah, it's not that I don't think it's parsing, it's I don't think it's doing it at all.
Yeah, doing the thing.
Okay.
Okay, it survived the first one. It survived the second one.
Oh.
my
Alright.
god.
About the
Lexi,
quest.
what you doing?
I'm trying to figure out where would be the most advantageous place for me to try to cone some boys. Would that hit 23, Logan?
I mean, it has to originate from you, so in theory it could just... The cone would just start from, like, slightly farther down in your space. Like, it would be... The cone would start
Right
from
there.
there.
And that
Okay,
would get
yeah.
a boy?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to get a boy. Try to get those boys. Yeah, that says my bonus action, or try to heckin'
Oh, 23 is the one you're asking about. Sorry, I thought you were asking
Yeah.
about the first one.
No.
I'd say, sure. You know, about half his space is in it. I'd say you could get him.
Hooray! Take this, you.
So target those three, my
You
friend.
son of a bitch.
16 and 23 fail. 3 succeeds. None of them fail by 5 points or more. They all fail by... so they'll just take the damage, I believe it was.
Yeah. That's fine. Damblage is damblage. Okay.
You deal a total of 12 damage to those two.
Okay, that was my bonus action.
So yeah, as you go out, you put your hands up, the Amylite bracelets light up, and a flash of Amylite-colored light erupts out. You see them begin to freeze up slightly, and then they start shambling towards you, as if they don't care.
Heck.
You do see little
Okay.
bits of flesh fall off, though, as if the psychic damage is trying to tear at their bodies.
Heckin'. I'm gonna try to chill touch a boy. I've never done this before, so let's see how this goes.
Ooh,
I know.
cool.
Good call.
Thanks.
Fun fact, that
Okay.
doesn't do cold damage.
I know.
It does necrotic.
I always
I know, right?
forget. Okay.
Why would you think
so
a
I
skill
just,
called Chill Touch does cold? I don't understand.
Ridiculous. Okay, so that's just a ranged weapon attack, so I'm just gonna hit the attack button on this boy. Happy job.
You put your hand out, a foxy paw of chill energy streaks towards and scratches at them, it hits.
My magic looks like a foxy paw.
Yeah, unless you don't want it to.
Nice.
It takes 7 points of necrotic damage, and it cannot...
He's heckin' disadvantage. Yeah, you know you were gonna say, sorry.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say heckin' he has heckin' disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Indeed. But no, you got it.
Shouldn't that be doing more damage at her level?
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
Lexi,
Oh yeah,
you...
that's true. Roll another d8.
Hold on.
Amblage, yeah. Thank you, Is boy.
It might be more than that, actually.
Got you. I think
No,
like
it's
two
level
extra
11 that I get 3d8. I'm still not
Oh,
there
you're
yet.
still 10, right. Just roll another one against him. You deal another 7!
6.
That was a solid chill
Nice.
touch.
Yeah. Heck
All right.
Yeah. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up by this other boy.
Number
That's my
11's
turn.
going. Wrench. Number 11 is just down to the, slightly down and to the left of you.
Yeah,
Could
I
you
see
please
him.
roll that d6 of damage against him? He takes 5 points just from starting near you. As the light from your helmet begins to burn him, you see all of the ones that are within the light that your helmet's giving off. They all begin recoiling and their flesh starts to burn in response. However, upon seeing this, I do. It is going to, since it can't really get up the tree to attack you, it is going to look at the nearest person it can go after. It's going to go after the King of Lions.
I yell. So as it tries to come at me, I yell, "Ha, stupid!" And then when it goes to the King's Line, I'm like, "Ah, shit."
Oh no.
As it goes towards them, it raises up its katana. It's going to attack with 2 hands. It's going to swing clumsily towards it. It's going to get a 23, so it's going to hit.
God damn.
Damn.
Yep, they swing over towards them. They deal 11 points of damage with that attack. As they do, the King of Lions tries to back off from it, tries to block it with Mist Render. They go for a second katana attack. This one also hits. They roll another 23.
God damn.
Indeed. And they roll another 11 points of damage. Wrench.
for me?
Your turn. Miriam, you're on deck.
All right. I'm gonna climb down the tree and I'm going to attack zombie soldier number 3.
Number
So
3.
how about Lexi?
Alrighty.
That's the one right in front of Lexi.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hit it with my big stick. And by stick, I mean sword, of course.
Of course.
I attack!
Right. You strike. That's a hit.
Alright.
Take this, you fucking worthless bastard.
Oh. Damn, man.
You deal
Uh-oh.
11 damage.
Sweet. And then I have another attack, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm gonna go for the poison.
Okay.
Because if I remember right, it does slightly more damage.
No. Don't do it.
Shut up.
Oh, alright.
Turn off your DM brain.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Solid. Hell yeah.
Cool. Let me see. Did Poison Rust have something with focus points, if I remember right?
Poison Rust was if you use a focus point, then they need to make a con save, and if they fail, they're poisoned.
Ah! Alright. And then this, I do poison damage, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I just forgot to.
Sure. Yeah, it's okay.
I just realized.
Take this!
As you do,
Ooh.
they do not seem to care about the poison.
Oh, okay.
The zombies, the dead bodies in front of you, and don't bother rolling for the save, they cannot be poisoned.
Okay. Do they still get damaged or not?
No, they take none of the damage.
Fine, well, fuck you. Out of pettiness, use 2 dragon surge points. I'm gonna hit him again with my big stick.
Hell yeah!
Fuck you.
Get him.
Stick 'em good.
You do? You hit him with your big stick.
Take my... Wait, hold on. Get down. Alright, I just want to see if I want to use any other focus points. Nah,
How
not for a
petty am I
fucking single
gonna
zombie. Nah, fuck you.
You strike, it takes another 12 points of damage.
Alright, bet.
You got one more attack.
Oh, I have another attack?
Yeah, because if you attack, if you Dragon Surge, you get another action, and if you take the attack action, you get the 2 attacks there within again.
Wait. I could run away back to my tree, though.
I will remind you, just because I know that
You do both.
if you did replace an attack with a shuriken, you could attack 2 of them, and if you use a focus point, each that hits can bounce to another one, so you could hit up to 4.
Oh.
Damn.
Alright, let's try the shuriken, I guess.
Alright, who do you want to attack?
Alright. Even if I attack number 3 that's right in front of me, would it bounce off to other ones?
Yes, although, the main issue, the issue I will note is that because there's a creature within 5 feet of you, these will have disadvantage.
Alright, then I'll roll for 20, soldier zombie 27.
Alrighty, so you're doing the one in front of you, and you're doing 27.
One next to Avi.
Ah, yes, okay. Okay, there's a ranged attack thing, hit disadvantage, roll that attack.
Oh, wait, why am I rolling disadvantage?
Because there's a creature within 5 feet of you,
Creatures
ranged,
from beside you.
if there's creatures within 5 feet of you, ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage.
Oh, even if I'm not... Okay, so what if I don't hit soldier zombie 3? Do I still have the disadvantage?
What matters is that it's within 5 feet of you, not that you're attacking it.
Yeah, the idea is that like it's making hard for you to aim.
because you could
Yeah.
swing at me.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright. Okay. So then it's the ranged, right?
Yes. Make sure you hit
Okay.
disadvantage and then roll that.
Oh, shit. Take this!
You...
Oh my god!
You miss number 27, but you hit the one that's beside you. So roll the damage
That's
against
all
it.
that matters.
Get
So what am I
'em.
rolling? The slashing.
You're rolling the d6 plus 3 slashing.
Take this!
And you want to do... Did you want to use the focus points to have them bounce?
Yes.
Okay, so one of them hit, so that one can bounce. So if you want to bounce, like if you want to target 16, for example, you could make another attack against him.
Take this!
Oh! You hit, but you drop a 20!
Oh, that's amazing.
Roll your damage.
Take this, you motherfucker!
Yeah, so if you didn't have disadvantage and you made both those attacks, both those could have bounced, so you could have hit a total of up to 4 people. But,
Damn.
it is what it is.
Maybe next time.
That you, Wrench?
Can I move back to the tree?
You could... do you have a climb speed?
Well, I do have
You do have parkour.
I have parkour. That's what I was gonna say.
That's
Used
for
to
stone
scale
surfaces
buildings.
and such.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say sure if you want to do that. If you want to rush back and jump into the tree, we'll put you 10 feet up.
Don't let him do that.
However,
Make him stay there so I can sneak attack. Don't let him do
can't
it.
make him do anything.
Lexi's just screaming at Wrench.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
For me. What's in it for me, Lexi?
You would help me kill this one in front of me.
There's just face coming out from the branches of the tree.
Oh.
Out of water.
As you two delegate, the zombie just keeps looking between the two of you.
If he decides to come after you, I'm not stopping him.
All right, I'll fucking stay.
Yay! If you get hit, I'm so sorry.
Zombie 6 is going to go. Could you
money?
Could you roll the radiant damage against Zombie 6?
Radiant damage, right?
Yeah, the D6 radiant damage against number 6. You deal 5 points to it. It is going to. That was 16. I think you
shit.
just.
Sorry, yeah. That's
which one? Yeah, so that was this boy down here. I'll just drag it onto him. Boom.
Sorry, I saw the arrow shit. That's why I was like, oh.
That's okay. I'll fix him after. This boy rushes up towards the King of Lions again. Since they're closest by, they're going to make 2 attacks. I'm just going to roll them both at once. The first one misses. The second one also misses.
Damn.
King of Lions' turn. Why are they taking ongoing damage?
Are they still on fire?
They are still listed as on fire.
Jeez.
It's been smoldering for a day and a half.
I thought we put that out. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
They took their long rest on fire.
This is fine.
We
They
use
are
them as a
going.
campfire.
They are
Just warming our
going.
hands on the King of Lions.
They're going to take out the dancing longsword that Miriam had given them, which they have attuned to by this point. They draw it out and they cast it into the air. As they do, they yell up to it to attack. It is going to go towards... we're going to say it's going to go towards number 10, the one that's near Miriam. A longsword is going to... as part of the bonus action, is going to attack that one. As it misses, but it does go into the air and begins attacking on its own. As they do, the King of Lions is going to attack one of the ones in front of them with Mistrender. They missed the first attack. Not a good day to be the King of Lions. They go for a second attack. That one hits. Strike towards them. The zombie takes a total of 10 points of damage. So far, the zombies are out-damaging you guys. Miriam, Nemric, you're on deck.
Destructive Wave.
Of course.
Okay.
A Miriam classic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, good. Destroy.
There'll seldom be a better setup to use it in. Yep.
Dear God.
This is going to be a lot of dice.
Woo!
That's hot.
Excited.
You're gonna crash Fantasy Grand.
Oh no!
Your destructive wave was truly destructive.
Oh,
Do it. Yes.
what? Oh! Oh!
Only one.
One succeeded!
Wow!
Is
He's
like
the most
No! He saw the wave erupting outwards, hitting all the other one. He was like, "Oh!" And he hit the ground.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but does Miriam have a helmet? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, true. Oh. Oh!
Hot.
Oh my God. Oh, there you go.
Make
Oh.
'em pop, Miriam.
That's all that's happening.
All right, let's.
Gross.
Let's
Ugh.
yeah, they all
Sorry,
take 41 points of damage, except the one that takes half, but it still dies. I'm gonna go ahead and untarget them because I believe you targeting them all is causing the system to lag up a little. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Good to know that the arrows caused that. As you do, 2 died.
Mm-hmm.
So, as they die, I need to get to a thing on their thing.
If you're looking at Undead Fortitude, I
Oh,
think I
no.
might
Oh
surpass
no,
it with
I'm
my
not.
destructing
That's not what I'm looking at.
Oh, they're gonna explode?
Does everything in Hoshokine
Miriam.
explode?
Yes. Miriam, as you kill it, your mind is assailed by the thoughts of what you interpret to be the final moments of these undead soldiers. You see in your mind black horses being ridden by what look to be soldiers who have a very similar style of dress to the Zugaiken, except their armor is more elaborate, as well as brief moments of them being led as well by what look to be crimson butterflies, but in this memory that you have, these crimson butterflies with them have distinct identities. They have hair colors that aren't white. They have their hoods pulled down. You see various different women fighting alongside the Zugaiken, calling out, speaking, emoting. As this happens, you're going to have to make 2 wisdom saves, Miriam, because you're getting hit with this twice.
Okay.
Wisdom save the first. I don't know.
I still have the effect from when we were making the insanity check. And
Right.
Avi, Lexi, and
So
I,
without the
that's-
-9, you would have gotten a 15?
Yes.
Okay. You would have failed. Let's get that effect off of you. You're going to take some psychic damage. You take a total of 3 points of psychic damage, and Miriam, you become afraid of all of the remaining soldiers.
Beans.
Beans indeed. As this happens, I believe I have a better effect that parsed out for this, so just give me 1 second to throw it on there. Yeah, you'll get to reattempt this at the end of your turns. Now you need to do the same thing again.
You'll be doubly afraid.
No.
But you fail again. And you're going to take a little bit more psychic damage. That one deals 14 points.
Oh.
Owie.
Owie indeed. As those 2 are dead. Anything else you'd like to do, Miriam? Do you want to? Don't you get to knock all them prone?
Oh, destructive wave? Oh, you're right. Yes.
1 sec, I'm gonna retarget all the people that I untargeted for you. You guys see this wave of energy erupt from Miriam as it does. His mind is assailed, and you see his eyes go somewhat vacant, but all of the zombies surrounding him, and most of the ones that are within the central area, all get knocked to the ground as he unleashes this dynamic blast of magic. Alright, Miriam. Is there anything you'd like to do now?
That's my action.
You kind of can't move.
Yeah, because I can't move towards any of them. I stand perfectly still and contemplate my life.
Aww.
Number 39 is going to go. Number 39 does not start its turn within the range of the light. It is going to stand. Oh, wait, is that one on the ground? Yeah, that's going to stand. And it is going to move over to Miriam. And it is going to make an attack. Actually, as a bonus action, because you are inflicted with fear of them, as it walks towards you. Miriam, could you please put a 5 in your modifier window? As it moves towards you, you see it takes on qualities that are similar to a more living version of itself, as when you look at it, you see what may have been the original elven soldier that was that this zombie came from. Your mind is overcome by fear as it seems to be getting stronger. You see its movements become more stable, and you're going to make a con save. Do you have the modifier window filled out?
Yep.
Okay. You make a charisma save.
I fall unconscious.
You super fail. As it moves towards you, Miriam, I am afraid to say you are paralyzed.
Oh, fuck.
Shit!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh.
maybe if you had a cool fucking helmet.
As you...
I'm paralyzed.
It is then going to make 2 attacks against you. It hits, and it's going to... And it's going to crit.
Good old glutton for punishment, Miriam.
Yeah.
Yep.
It and I have probably similar ACs.
And it could only use that on you because you were frightened of them. It hits with the first one, goes for another one. And that hits as well. It crits.
Would the +4 from my aura
I had
be
told him
helpful?
to add it.
Yeah, I added that.
He added it.
Oh, it was a plus. It's a +4, not a +5.
Well, he failed with a +5.
Well, all right. I thought it was from a different thing.
No,
So
that natural 2 really.
You take 22 points of damage from that last attack. This is.
I think I'm about to. Anyone who's watched Strahd, you might be familiar with this scenario.
Logan's revenge.
Nemric, Fenris, you're on deck.
So I have a question.
He's about to Mariant.
Is Miriam immune to fire?
Yes, except for the flames of Phlegethos.
Good.
No one's immune to those.
I'm going to cast Wall of Fire.
All right.
I also have that. I was looking at that right now.
I'm going to cast Wall of Fire.
Wrench is looking over there like, oh no, I really gotta help. Maybe if I use my Wall of Fire, then it just erupts across the area. Yeah, I could do that.
Wait, I'm gonna if I cast it right there.
About it and it worked.
If I cast it right there, can I get literally all of them except for the one far off?
Yes, you could.
Hell yeah.
Surrounded by walls of fire.
Thingy, I'm trying to
You
remember.
still happy about the zombies, Fenris?
No! No, I'm fucking not!
No.
Well, maybe you had.
I don't think I
wished for them.
You wanna?
I got 2 fists with your name on them, Alejandro.
Yeah, as it erupts, each creature within its area must make the dex save. So, yeah, go ahead and...
Would it be better if I just fireballed them? I forgot I could fireball them.
Oh.
It could
I
be
don't know,
better.
Chief, what are you doing?
I forgot that I could fireball them because I have fireball now.
Wrench in the background. Or I could do that!
You know, I'm just gonna fireball.
Wow, there's so many ideas that are just coming to fruition.
Stepping on the territory there, Nemric. I see.
Oh, fuck.
Where is... let me get rid of this.
He's like, I'm gonna use flame. Flux just looks over. What? I'm gonna fireball them. What? No.
No, but
20-foot radius.
that's my thing. No.
20-foot radius.
Listen, you can't remember your name. You don't remember that you use fire. Get out of here.
The problem is I remember
you can use
multiple
fire.
names.
So that would
It's either
You
Flux
don't know.
or Steve.
The person in his head used to be one of the people that ran the Ikogami Ryokan. He totally knows about heat-related things.
If you don't get
yeah,
Fenris,
that'd be the
I think
best
that's-
option.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't get Fenris, right?
No,
that'd be
Fenris is outside of it.
Yeah, that'll be what I do. That's the one.
Yeah, more than half of her space would have to be in it for it to get it. Is my rule.
I will
Don't even
use the
bother targeting
fireball
Mariam.
with
He's
my
immune.
thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the save.
They all fail.
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Goodbye. Goodbye.
And
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
Well,
damage.
goddamn! Who else?
Oh,
Hope your wisdom's good.
yep, you're about to make some saves.
Let's go!
Oh.
You are, as the fire burns them away and destroys them, my friendly do. You are going to need, I'm going to just target you with this arbitrary one here.
I'm also resistant to psychic damage, though, so this will be. I might be the
You
best
are
person.
within 10 feet of tag, so please put a 4 in your modifier window before each of these saves. Here's the first one. You have disadvantage for some advantage. Why?
I have advantage against frightened effects.
That's what this is. Yeah. You succeed it. Please put a 4 in there again. We're gonna do this 5 times.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay. Here's another one. Okay.
Ready again.
Here's the third.
Ready again.
You okay? I don't know if you can fail. It's possible it's unlikely.
I'm ready again.
Nemric,
Two nat ones.
you see images of a battle between people. You see a fight between humans, and there's just a part of your Fierna-serving devilish mind who's like, eh.
Am I supposed to?
That'd be how humans do.
Am I supposed to care about this? I don't know.
The acts of cruelty that you see in front of you are not that jarring in the face of someone who lives in Phlegethos. You do not find yourself frightened.
Damn.
You just find yourself muttering, yeah, but have you seen the Blood War? So...
Damn.
I will then also, because I am 10 feet up, I will fly myself over to Miriam.
For flavor, when you fly this out, all the zombies are rushing towards Miriam to get him. Miriam, you see just in your paralyzed state, just a mote of light goes in front of you, expands out, and blasts them. They're all destroyed, and you are left perfectly still on the ground that you're standing on, now charred as they're all there, as Nemric lands peacefully beside you.
Pat him on the shoulder. Hey, buddy. And I'm going to turn toward the other zombies. That is me.
Fenris, Flux, you're on deck.
Gotcha.
Brett is dead.
Yeah,
Brett, no.
She's also on mute.
I'm muted! I'm gonna deal with that whole situation here in a mo. Just, Miriam, hold on for a little bit longer. I'm gonna do the damn cleric thing. I'm gonna destroy undead.
You're gonna turn undead. Destroy undead is a side effect of that.
I'm hoping I'm destroying dead. I hope these are CR below CR2.
So, the range on that is
I
everything
might
within how much of you? Okay, where are you moving?
30 feet.
Alrighty.
I wanted to see before because I couldn't visualize the 30 feet. I think I get all of them but one. If I can move, I'm willing to take the attack opportunity.
Damn!
If you are willing to move basically to there, then you could get them all.
I'll do that. I'll risk the attack.
Okay, yeah, that soldier will attack you as you go by. As you
That's
go
fair.
by, it makes a katana attack at you.
Leave me alone. Don't
And
hit
has disadvantage for reasons of being prone, I believe.
me. Oh, I stand up.
No, you're not
it
prone.
does.
It's prone.
God, sorry!
Oh.
That's the idea of you rolled towards it, and as it comes by you, you just spring up and stand. Boing!
Oh.
No, but it tries to swipe at you as you go by, and it misses. If you wish to target all of them, go ahead and then roll roll turn undead.
Let's go!
Here, I'll make this quick for you. Instead of you doing it manually, I'm just gonna go target all non-allies. King of Lions, no. The lair. Okay, they're all targeted. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I roll a wisdom save first, right?
Look at turn undead.
Yes.
Yes, you roll the save associated with that.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I do it. Yeah.
And they.
Most of them.
Four
half
of them.
them.
All right, I will tell you straight out, the ones that failed, as you raise up your weapon and raise up your shield, and the symbol of Tequin on it begins to glow and lets out a radiant burst of light. Those ones, you see their bodies become less animated, and they fall to the ground. Stripped of their necrotic forces, they are destroyed.
Yeah!
Oh!
So
You did the damn thing!
That's number 4. Just let me get rid of those before you continue. Number 7. It's going to take me just a moment to get through them. Look at you guys taking these guys down. The others that remain, go ahead and roll the damage that you deal to them.
Okay.
You do a very small amount of damage. You deal a total of 1 point of damage
Because
to them.
my fucking charisma store.
Halved and rounded back up to 1.
You heal them. You heal.
Shut up!
And then apply turned.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry, they succeeded. So
oh yeah, they
only take the damage.
They aren't scared of me.
Yeah.
But
those ones, the ones that are below you, between the fireball, the destructive wave, and then what you just did, their will to unlives, and they cease.
Yeah.
They cease it. They unlivent. The ones that are up above you, still willing to fight to the end, the unend, they continue onwards.
Oh, I love it. That's my turn.
All right, Fenris, could you back up a little, please?
Oh, sure.
What is undeath but life beyond death?
I back up a little bit. Is this good, Flux?
Could you
We'll
do
see,
that?
I guess.
You went through a tree. Could you do that?
I'd say she could like push through and step around it.
Okay. Cool.
I more care about its space for targeting purposes than I do for movement purposes.
But yeah, that's my
Excellent.
turn.
Checking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Fenris goes down there. One of them goes. 13 goes and is outside the range of Wrench's light.
No.
It is going to. Oh, sorry. Fenris. I almost forgot, but I didn't. You're about to make a bunch of wisdom saves. Oh.
Oh.
You're about
Here
to
we
make.
go.
What was that? 4? I think 4
no,
wisdom
I think
saves.
it was 4 or 5.
We'll say 4.
Yeah,
I'll
it
be
was
generous.
5.
You're about to make 4
Oh.
wisdom saves, Fenris.
Out of 4.
Here's the first. You nat 20.
Damn! Hell
Here's the
yeah.
second.
Should you be adding 4s?
They were when they made them. They were not within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
So technically, I should also note I was going to use the maddening deterioration on you, so those would have been the same roll. So you would have failed the first one.
Oh.
Because I believe it was you, right? That I didn't.
You gave them one automatically at the last rest.
So I will have applied that to that one.
Cool.
So Fenris, you will still be able to have moved where you went, but you are now frightened, and you will have taken a small amount of psychic damage. And by small, I mean I don't know how big it's going to be. It's going to be, you know what? It's not small. It's 13.
Uh-oh.
There are 3 more of these that need to happen. These ones will all be made flat. You fail that one. You take 10 points of psychic damage. Here's the third one. You succeed that one. And then the final
Brett,
one.
if you're there. Brett, if you're there, you're on mute.
You're muted again, just so you know.
I don't think she's there.
Maybe she's not there.
Brett, did you step away? Okay. Oh,
She's gonna come back and be sad.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There's nothing they can do to prevent this, and they're currently, I believe they're more than 10 feet away from tag currently, because since there's a space and a half between them. I'm going to, as this one goes, it's going to use its bonus action. I don't think they have anything they could do against this save, so I'm going to go ahead with it without them here.
It's not a deck save, I don't think
it's a charisma save.
Yeah, I don't think Fenris has anything like that.
So they make it, and
oh, jeez.
Yeah, they fail it.
Oh, she's so bad.
They're paralyzed.
Oh no!
Do I even need to say anything?
The zombie's gonna rush up towards them. Yeah. We're gonna have to explain this when they get back.
She's gonna come back and Freddy's gonna be fucking dead. Yeah,
Yep.
God damn it.
Ren's looking at Alexa like, hey, don't worry. Last time one of them tried that, they exploded.
I
Watch.
don't think, since they're paralyzed, I don't believe there's anything they can do to stop these attacks either, so I'm gonna proceed with them. As I normally wouldn't.
You are correct.
Yeah.
They hit, they crit. Get used to it.
Oh no.
Fenris takes 16 points of damage from the first.
Oh my god.
And then they crit again because they're paralyzed. Fenris takes
I've returned at an interesting point.
21 points of damage. So what happened when you stepped away? You killed 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
So you had to make the wisdom saves against them. You failed the first one because I used that point of madness against you. So that's gone, by the way. So you were frightened.
Okay.
You then failed, I believe it was 2 more of them, and you took a fair amount of psychic damage, and then, sorry, what?
I believe it.
And then on its turn, it used its ability to, if you're frightened of it, try to paralyze you, which you didn't really have anything you could do against it, and you failed.
Yeah, I believe it.
So you're paralyzed. It then came and attacked you, and it's hit you twice, dealing 16 and, 21 points on those attacks. So you took a considerable amount of damage.
All right. Well, goodbye,
You're
everyone.
not dead.
Not dead yet.
Flux, tag, you're on deck.
I have 15 hit points.
Ah, that changes.
I walked away full.
You did, it's true! You literally looked away to have half minute of conversation with somebody and returned to have 15 hit points.
Yeah, I could probably get these 2 with a fireball.
Yay, zombies, right?
Woo?
Who wished for zombies?
No one wished for them, Alejandro! I just was happy that they showed up!
I'll allow you to fist fight my husband. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. I've never heard anyone be happy for zombies before.
I'm a cleric! That's what I do! I kill undead!
I'm so happy right now.
Same bitch. Good sidebar for me, okay? Everyone thought I was fucking crazy. God.
I didn't.
You probably are crazy.
Shut up!
I'm not crazy, okay? Leave me
I know
alone!
that.
Yay, zombies! I'm not crazy!
I know I'm crazy. Fenris doesn't.
Go ahead, Flex.
Anyway, yeah, just fly up into the air, do some quick calculations. Like this should miss Fenris. Yeah, the math checks out. Fireball.
They both fail.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Get Pachood.
They take 34 points of damage and are alive.
Come on!
Those ones, reminder, were not hit by that initial destructive wave.
That's true. It's just disappointing.
Looks like my fireball had a lot more effect.
They were injured. That is a fact.
Seems like I have a better tide of fire than you. I have a much grander tide of fire than you, it seems.
You know, fire it at you, see how you like it.
I like crazy Flux.
Yeah. No, this is just vindictive Flux. It's a different flavor. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Tag. A lot's happened around you.
Yeah. I haven't gotten a chance to move, and all of this fucking shit.
Every time an explosion or a light goes off, he's just like raising his hands a little bit higher, like
Poor boy.
I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah.
Oh. You
I'm
push
gonna
your way
use
through
my-
the tree.
Yeah. I'm going to activate my form of dread. That's it. I'm gonna I'm gonna beat this thing up.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my feet to get advantage on this attack.
How do your feet give you advantage?
I was thinking the
I'm
same
gonna,
thing.
they're vulnerable to kicks.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick it in the shins with my sword. Oh, come on.
That hits. That hits.
Okay, good. My fucking god.
Roll your damage.
Do I put a fucking smite on it just so I know it's gonna die? The answer is yes.
Do you think you're gonna get another turn? Like, yeah.
I'll put a
smite or not smite paladins and they're sweating.
Smite or not a smite? That is the question.
All right, and melt before me.
Oh. He melts before you.
Woo! All right.
You will have to make the save. You cannot be frightened, but you can take
I
psychic
can take
damage.
the damage. Yeah, that's fine.
You fail.
All right, I'll take the damage.
Probably a good thing you used Form of Dread. You take a total of 7 points of damage, reduced to 0 because of your temp.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good temp.
Thank you. And I don't want to move away from Fenris, so I'll just stay right here.
Alrighty. Number 3 is going to go.
What?
It's going to make 2 katana attacks. One against Lexi.
No.
She said no.
Why did it have disadvantage?
She said no.
Because of chill touch.
Right! It hits!
Silly Billy.
It's still...
It hits with disadvantage, bitch!
Yes, it does. Boo. Are you doing anything? Are you like uncanny dodging or anything?
Shit, uncanny.
I'm sorry to use so
No, I'm good on Kenny Dodge, yeah.
You're on Kenny Dodge, cool. I hit half. You take it maxed, so good. You take 6 points. It is then going to make the second attack against Wrench.
Oh, miss, I don't want to all.
Oh, before we get to that, Wrench, could you apply the radiant damage to him? He's the one right above you.
Oh, number 3, say less. You stupid fucking bastard. Yeah.
Talk less.
He takes 2 radiant damage. Swing more. He didn't like that very much.
Yeah.
I blame Lexi.
How much money do I
If
owe
you crit, you'll deal more.
Number $300.
No, it's $1.
Hate the game, not the player.
CAD.
You take 15 points of damage, Wrench. And I sneeze! You take 15 points of damage.
Alright, that's
15 points of damage. $15. There we go.
I mean, sure.
100.
CAD, right? No.
$1,500.
Spencer, shut the fuck up!
It is then going to remain where it is. Number 16 is going, or 23 is going to go. It's within the range of your light. Wrench, please deal damage to the one on the far right.
The 16?
Yes. No, to 23.
You're blinded!
Well, takes damage.
Blinded
by the light.
Exactly.
Adorable. Oh shit, he's running away.
No, he not.
He's not gonna get through. Tank's gonna get him. He's trying to run away.
No, he's going to attack the paralyzed person.
Yeah.
Oh!
Why do you think I stayed?
Axe Fenris! He hits. It's an auto crit.
I will take the damage.
Okay.
Oh.
I love
take
you, Tagachi.
17 reduced 8 damage through your temporary hit points. As you hit it, you use your magical abilities to cause the damage to whiplash back to you. It's going to attack Fenris again.
I can only do that once. I'm so sorry.
I know.
It hits.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And Fenris, you are now dying.
Cool. Cool. That's cool.
Yay, zombies.
Fucking
Y'all will not stop ragging me about the
The zombie uses Dragon Surge.
Stop it, Cody! I've already been eaten by zombies once!
Huh?
It was a Halloween game, Ollie.
It attacks Wrench. If it went your way, it wasn't going to attack you.
Miss!
It could have made it down.
It missed. It attacks again.
Fuck! Miss!
It gets another crit.
Wait!
Waiting.
Hold on.
Wait.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Wait. Wait.
Is this a melee weapon?
Yes.
Shit. I use Falcon Wing Deflection.
That increases your AC. It doesn't protect you from damage, and it nat 20'd, so it will hit no matter what your AC is.
Oh.
Wait!
Okay, I'm waiting.
Cheeks hurt.
Why do these things keep critting on Red? Why are you the new me?
He's the sword saint in the group.
Wait.
Oh,
I missed
Okay, I'm waiting.
Shit. God, this is why I wish I had the other. Alright, now fuck me up. Alright, just go for it.
Let's fucking go,
This is
bro.
why I wish I had the fucking other. I wish I had Miss Feathers. Anyway, go on.
You take
Fuck me.
16 points of damage.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
Could be worse.
Back to the top of the turn order. Avi, it's your turn.
What's up? I'm coming to save you, my little raccoon boy. I'm on my way.
Yeah, this is all Lexi's fault. I could have been in a fucking tree.
It's fine. I'm gonna stab him, get sneak attack. It's on you for, you know, being susceptible to how cute she is. You can't deny the Lexi girl. It's just a hard fact. Anyway, I'm coming in for a bap. I almost rolled that against French.
That is a miss.
We're gonna come in for that again.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Wait, come on.
That is a hit.
Woo! Yeah.
That zombie? they be dead. So guess what you're gonna do?
Wisdom save! I suck at these! Let's go, boys!
Avi, you take 2d8 psychic damage. And you are now frightened. What would you like to do, Avi? It's 2 attacks. You're not frightened of all of them. You can't move towards any of the soldiers.
I can throw things, though, so...
That's true.
Yeah. So, I'm a throw a Vux Victoria at, Zombie 3.
That's a hit.
Yay. Get him. Yeah.
It takes maximum damage. It takes 12.
Cool. I'll bonus action summon it back to me. Let's see if I can blindly find the button here. I can't see the button to give me my ammo back.
Oh no.
I'm being full serious. I can't see it.
Oh no.
Then don't worry about it.
Okay. I was gonna say attacking without ammo, so I'm just gonna go throw it anyway.
That is another hit.
Woo! And pop.
You deal another 10 points of damage. It's still up.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a normal dagger at him.
That hits.
Woo! And pop.
And I'm going to have it make its save. You did 6 damage, so the DC is going to be 11.
Yeah.
It looks like the zombie does survive. Cool. So Lexi said that if she had to step away, Carrie said that she would just do attacking that one, so I'm just going to do that on her turn for her. That's a nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh, so you are playing Lexi.
Get him.
Sharpen nails. Here we go. Scratch. That hits. Now the question is whether or not it'll stay dead.
Yeah.
It survives!
Ooh.
The Chad, Soldier Zombie 3.
Wrench, your turn!
I hit the fucker right in front of me. I mean, I don't know what else the fuck could do.
That's the thing to do.
Kill him!
Yeah.
Get him. Take a dish.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
You fucking bitch.
Now stay dead.
Oh, it is heckin', it is doing it. That's weird.
Yeah,
when you hit it just now, it made it roll it like normally.
Weird.
Maybe I don't know why it's
maybe it's just been doing it.
Maybe when it succeeds, it's just showing up weird. Maybe when it fails, it's doing it. So I'll just trust that it's doing it then.
Okay.
All right.
Just in time.
Wrench, you're about to make a save.
For what?
You killed it, so whenever they die, they inflict their killer with memories of their lives, of their horrific deaths. You're about to make a wisdom save against that.
Take this!
Oh, I'm gonna make it against you.
Oh, well.
So I apologize. You just wasted
He's
that 19.
freaking out. Hold on.
You did succeed,
Either
though.
way!
but the 28?
I did so good and you fucking
But it's the same save, Logan. It's a matter of principle, Alejandro.
It's a matter of I put in a different code and I'll be like, fuck.
It's the exact same save, but it's my job to hit that button. That's my button to hit.
Logan's like, I don't press enough buttons.
I
Let
need
me
more
do
buttons. Wrench, that was your first attack. Would you like to do anything else?
You want to wander on over here?
Fucker?
Yeah,
yes, there's one
last
more
one.
over by Fenris and Tag.
All right, I guess. I'll hit it with a shuriken.
Yay! Maybe I won't die today, guys.
I suppose.
We'll see. We'll see.
No, I
time.
I still have to make my saving throw. I could roll a 1.
Take this! Hit!
I mean, you're using your shuriken. That hits.
And there's no point in using a focus point because that's the last one, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to bounce back to them. Roll your damage.
All right.
Bounces to
Fenris.
And what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
It looks like it succeeded.
I think I saw it like blink to being dead and then blink back. So yeah.
Yes. It is trying to make it. That's for sure. I'm gonna trust that it is making it, and we're just not seeing it.
Yeah.
True.
True.
So you do it. You do kill it, but it doesn't stay down. It stays up and very alive. King of Lions is going to go. King of Lions is going to try to get over there. They're going to try to help out Fenris. They're going to go right through the middle of the tree. They're going to duck her and dodge around the side of it. They scoot around it. They are going to use their bonus action to cause the dancing longsword to fly over and make the first attack as they're going. It hits.
Nice.
Dancing longsword strikes, dealing
Enough.
9 damage. They get out in front of it. They get to one side of it to draw its attention. And as they raise their weapon to attack, the longsword comes in behind them and chops off the soldier's zombie's head. With it. They're going to use their action to instead help out Fenris. We're going to say they will have done that before. They're going to move to you. They're going to try a medicine check on Fenris. They roll an unnatural 20.
Woo!
You are stable.
So I'm... Oh! Thank God.
With that, that would be the end of combat. Check off your bingo cards. Reality reasserts itself.
I'm back.
Damn. Okay, I'm so close.
So, did that happen last time you were here, King?
No, but this place is full of all kinds of terrible things.
Looks off toward the city. Let's hope that that's not something that bodes unwell.
From my understanding of this place, this entire country appears to be the aftermath of a great battle that took place. I don't know if they're around, but given what I saw, given how they were dressed, given what they said when they rose up, it's more than likely that those soldiers once tried to protect this place.
Think we'll have to fight against the other side?
Oh, did you not? I suppose you must have resisted it so strongly that you didn't see it at all. The brief images that I caught, unless anyone else saw differently, were of them facing the Zugaiken and butterflies. We're already facing the other side.
No, I guess that was something that I saw a bit, but I guess I didn't pay much attention to it. My bad. Thank you.
This land is cursed, and it is likely that those who remain here in this land where dead bodies decompose and waste away, in theory they shouldn't be here, right? They shouldn't be able to raise up like this, which means it stands to reason they were here before it became this way.
That seems to make sense with how the butterflies looked and the Zugaiken. They seemed, more unique. Perhaps the butterflies and Zugaiken that we interact with now are just shells of who they were.
They were dressed differently. The Zugaiken, at least I know, are people who are loyal currently, whereas the butterflies, from what I've seen, lack personality. And they're ghosts, right?
From what we understand.
It seems they might just be an echo of what the original butterflies once were. I don't know much beyond what I've encountered at the Bastille and here, though.
It might be more than the land if what I saw was correct whenever I was blinded that one time. There was some sort of a creature that was staring back at me and tendrils and...
You think it's touching you right now?
It might be, though I think it might have its hands full with Legion at the moment. If that's where he's at.
It's been a while, I don't know. And we left him in a kind of a sorry state.
What's Legion?
He's a tough guy.
A massive fiend that's hunting Flux.
He was about 30 feet tall, but it seems that the young lord's sword took care of him when we first arrived.
Oh.
Quite quickly, actually.
So do you think that means that I'm actually at a higher station that I started here, or is that not going to worry about that right now?
Are you looking for a promotion?
I'm just saying, if he's gone, then that leaves a gap.
Do you want his job, though? I mean, it's a pretty brutal job, and while you're a dangerous guy, I don't know if you're Legion dangerous.
I don't think I'm Legion dangerous either, but, you know, someone sure is, and then that person has to go up, and someone has to replace them, and then someone has to replace the one that's there, and, you know, eventually it should trickle down.
I don't think trickle down works.
I knew that was where it was going. Fuck.
Either way, you think you can finish that by the time we get to the town?
Nope.
Well, then let's get to the town.
All right. Yeah.
I closed the book.
If it's going to take you more than a day, there's a man named Satyr, a farmer in this town who I met briefly before, who seemed amicable to aiding me. He briefly tried to help whenever the fight erupted, but I told him to flee. If we could find him again, then maybe he could tell us where Hoshokine is.
Great, I can sleep on a farm. That sounds awesome.
Unfortunately, if they're not in the town, they reference the buildings, the small circle of buildings. If they're not here, I'm afraid I don't know where they actually live, so we'd end up wandering the countryside aimlessly.
They were fairly young, right?
Hoshokine, yes.
I can't imagine they could have gotten too far then.
I believe we're talking about another person in here, though, Miriam.
Yes,
yeah, I'm in reference to Hoshokine.
Ah.
Yeah. If we cannot find Satyr, then we should probably wait until Fenris is able to cast the magic they want. I'm, of course, willing to follow your lead. That's just my thoughts.
Sure.
He takes the large bag and starts making his way over to the stables.
Do you need company?
If you'd like.
I'll go with you.
All right. As you go towards them, again, this is not a complicated area. Like, at any given time when you guys are within the town, as long as there's not a building between you, basically you're always within sight of each other. What?
Ambush!
Just randomly ambush.
Heading over to it. The houses here look to be... I always use this because it's something we all kind of understand. It looks to be a very, like, Kaede's hut kind of house. These places are relatively small. The kind where the inside is more than likely one, maybe two rooms.
Hello? Knock, knock.
Roll me perception. You two, in particular.
Dang.
13.
It's up to me.
13's good. See, you gotta...
See?
Yeah.
I'll add a knowledge from a past life onto this.
Eh.
Yeah.
Did that land on its side?
You did.
It did.
Oh my god.
Weird.
Got wedged.
Okay, so you got a 21 total. Yeah, as you do, you hear some shuffling coming from inside. One of the windows doesn't really close exhaustively. It's just got like drapes pulled over it. You hear movement from inside this house, just followed by a muttering, a masculine sounding just. What?
I'm sorry, sir. Is this a bad time?
Who are you?
Sir Quintus Valorbilt, sir.
Are you with the Zurgaiken?
Of course not, sir. I'm against them, actually, but I'd like to see if you would give some information to us.
I think that was offensive, what you just did.
Oh.
It's not the first time I've done it.
I see.
Oh.
You're against the Zurgaiken?
I can say that with as straight a face as I can, sir. If only I could show it to you.
Are you a member of the Hunted, then?
Not a one.
Are you with the Hunted?
You could say that.
I'll have nothing to do with you. Go away.
I'm with the Hunted, but I also have quite a number of coin that I'm willing to spend.
I don't care. Your coin's no good here.
If you would be so kind, sir, I'm just here to ask a simple question.
I really think you should get out of here. The door, you hear it unlatch, and it opens, just barely, and you see a stout, somewhat aged-looking dwarven man. Initially you don't see him, and you see just the door open, and you have to, like, your eyes have to fall down as you see the figure inside. This dressed like a commoner would be. His hair is graying somewhat, has a angry, but almost forcibly angry look on his face. And you hear him raising his voice up to the area as if trying to project past you. If you're against the Zugaiken, we'll have nothing to do with you! And you see his head moving, being like, you gotta don't get out of here.
Fine, sir. If you won't do anything to help us, we'll be on our way.
Hey. And leave us out of your hunt and your war. We have nothing to do with you.
I'll drop 5 Senryu at the door and walk away.
He puts his hand out, like, takes it. I don't have anywhere to offer for you to go.
He just, like, turns back, just gives a bit of a wave and starts walking off.
The door, like, closes, then it opens again and slams as if the first close wasn't dramatic enough.
Oh my god.
Very strange.
Tagachi. They're getting in our way again, aren't they?
The villagers? Or the Zugaiken? Oh, yes. They're always in our way. Yes.
I don't very much feel like leaving, do you? Just sort of like reaches back, kind of touches his bow for a second, and then just lets go and looks forward. It'll be their folly if they continue. I really would like a carriage. I'm tired of walking. He just makes his way back to the party.
As you get back, the King of Lions just looking over towards you. The party having been no more than like 50 feet away. So that didn't go well.
No.
You said that you knew where the Zugaiken would be in this place, did you not?
Yes. Just slightly north. They, like, walk to the center of the town, just around a house. Terribly quiet. You guys are overwhelmed by the smells, the agarwood scent that is always present in Honokuni. You're aware of the uncomfortable feeling that you have as everything is just stark and quiet. They point out past a couple of the houses once they're out of the way, and just removed by maybe 100 feet from the town, there is a single building that looks to be a bit larger. Looks more like what an average house might look like, though it is still one floor. There's a fence placed around it, some trees spreading up around it. 2 torches lit in the front. Over there. The most livable place in the area. I don't know what it was for originally, but the Zugai can use it whenever they're here. Initially, when I heard how they had treated people and events like what just happened to you happened to me, I decided to get acquainted with the Zugaiken soldiers posted here. And during my fight with them is when Jekuyo Norkar caught wind of what was happening and appeared and got in the way.
Nothing like that getting in your way this time, though, right?
In theory. Although now that I know more about the Zugaiken, I understand the people here more. Let's say we win. Let's say we get to leave and go home. They still have to deal with them. More Zugaiken will appear as long as they're established. If the people here aided us, the hunted, and we won and we left, we'd just be leaving them with the problem.
Why do things have to be complicated with them coming back to life? I
wonder how they do. The table members here. I understand that they have a form of protective immortality that prevents them from dying, and I would assume that the young Lord and Lord's Blade probably also shares some kind of similar gift. But why are the Zugaiken able to come back? What determines that they're part of it? I've been thinking about that for a while.
The only clue we have is that they might be connected somehow, whether it's spiritually or otherwise, to the Lord's Blade.
It might be worth our time to try to investigate the mechanisms by which these two groups remain in power.
No, I agree.
Not to mention, if this is the only place around that we can get a lot of things done, they might have their own carriage, and I really want one. He like points down to his feet. I really want one.
Oh, your precious little feet getting sore, Nemric.
Makes sense that you were born with wings.
I can't eat, I can't rest, and I'm sure as hell walking everywhere. I want to fix one of those problems.
It must be a bummer not being able to eat or rest.
Taguchi, it works good for you, though. I'm gonna like...
Nemric, it makes sense that you were born with wings, since it seems you were cursed to complain about walking.
Also, look on the bright side. You're at least tall, so, you know.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with being short.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, but we're not complaining, and we're shorter than you, so therefore we have to put more steps in.
They sort of nudge you in the shoulder really indiscriminately, Wrench. There's nothing wrong with being more discreet. Sometimes I wish I was. If we wish to confront the Zugaiken and deal with them, we could deal with them temporarily. They'll come back later, but I've never seen one of them come back at the sight of their death. Another thing that I wanted to propose. When they revive, where do they come back from, and why?
Yeah.
Most likely at their base, I would assume.
Perhaps the area they don't want anyone to go to down to the south?
Maybe. If any of them knows how this works, it would probably have to be their leader.
We don't know much about Baroth, do we, outside of the fact that he's the worst?
He is terrible.
And he's apparently strong.
Is there anything else we know about him that might be useful? If we were to try to entrap him?
Well, he's disarmed as long as you have that.
No, he was the Lord Protector of Summergrass at one point.
What?
Wait.
What did you just say?
What did you say?
Oh, that's right. You were probably out of earshot when he said that. Yes, it was just before I made the very large hole to trap him in. He said he used to be the Lord Protector of Summergrass. I feel like I should have mentioned this earlier.
Who the hell are we talking about?
Lord Baroth. From what I understand of him, he is the leader of the Zugaiken, and he is the former holder of... They hold up Mistrender.
Correct.
But that's Valder's job. I guess he must have done it long before, depending how long.
Or long after.
Yeah, time's really weird.
You have memories that suddenly fall into place. That... Let's see, who would remember? Who got a 20 or higher? So, Flux and Tag, basically. Flux, Tag, and Miriam.
would have also had a 28.
You recall there was a Lord Protector castle of Summergrass who would have popped up in history. Some of you might have been alive at that point. Several High Lords ago, there was an assassination attempt shortly after the Palvarian Accords. Or shortly after the Centennial Tyrant tried to ambush and eliminate the all of the starting over. Sorry, when the Centennial Tyrant, High Lord Ultron Retia, tried to kill the Palvarian Fellowship, which ultimately is what set the world into the blood feud that it's in currently. The Palvarian Fellowship responded by sending a group of assassins to try to execute the High Lords of the various countries of Retia. You have all heard of this before, because well, especially you, Aviana, because you would be aware of, and I believe the rest of you would know as well, but it used to. Hanzo was one of them. The Crimson Lotus were sent to try to kill them all, with the orders to kill them and then take their own lives. Not many of them succeeded. However, Hanzo did. Hanzo killed one of the former High Lords of...
I have a note about that.
Yeah, one of the former High Lords quite a while ago of Mott. Not the one previous, not the current one, obviously, not the one previous, and not the one before that. When this happened, there was a disgraced Lord Protector who, though he had no way of truly stopping it from happening given how it went down, you guys would be vaguely aware in history that the High Lord, or the Lord Protector of Summergrass at the time, a very distinguished man, a man who had held his position for a long time and was held in high esteem, fell into hard times afterwards. It is known that he blamed himself and the role of Lord Protector switched to somebody else because that man, so distraught with his own failure to protect his High Lord, ended up becoming something of a drunkard, apparently started to have delusions of being chased out of his own home, believing that the people of his country hated him for his inability to protect their leader. Reportedly, some of them were correct. He was harassed, he was put down and belittled by many people, but it is known that he fell into a stupor that some people thought was irrational, and eventually he ended up wandering the streets and at some point simply vanished without a trace. And upon thinking about it and connecting the dots, thinking about Lord Protectors, that man is Lord Protector Baroth Castle. Here, they believe in the stars of Ilium, but they can't outwardly express that. They do their best to stay out of the affairs of both the table, of the young lord, and also of the stars, but I know they lean more towards the resistance. I found that much out when I was here.
That makes
I'm
sense with the
sure
reaction.
if we allow them to tell others that whatever disturbance happens here was on us, and we take the blame in full and allow them to drag our names through the mud as they see fit, they should be able to avoid any kind of blame.
I'm not opposed to that.
Thinks about what name he used. Oh, definitely. Yeah, we can have our names dragged through the mud as much as we need.
Logan, question just for me. This is a Hayden question here. Would Avi just, cause I'm like, I don't fucking know how old Valder is. I don't fucking know. How long has he been Lord Protector?
He has been Lord Protector for the better part of roughly 20-25 years. He's quite a bit older than Rory is.
Yeah.
Like by the time when Rory was born, Valder was already a knight. Like he was already serving.
He wasn't even High Protector when I was alive or around, right?
Are we talking about Baroth or Valder? Baroth was. He wouldn't even. Let's see. When did you disappear? Do you remember?
664.
Okay, when you disappeared, he would have been 8. So no.
Yeah. I think I remember a child named Baroth.
Valder was raised to the status of Lord Protector by High Lord Morian, and High Lord Morian has been effectively the generational High Lord of Summergrass. And this is one of those fun moments for me that I get to bring up that I've never brought up. A term that is not used commonly in Summergrass anymore. They do not use the term Lord Protector, and I've never had it used in the campaign because the term has been dragged through the mud in Summergrass because of Baroth. Which is why which is why in the campaign I have never referred to Valder as Lord Protector.
He's always been the captain
Leader
of the Putnam Watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So would I know them as the Lord Protectors?
Yes, you would. That term was still in full use there. It has fallen out of grace in Summergrass. If this person is who you say he is, he must have at one point been a good man. Maybe if we did capture Baroth, maybe it would be worth trying to appeal to the part of them that was once a protector of men.
Could even try and suggest that we could help restore honor to his name if we were to return.
I haven't met him personally, but from what I've heard of him, he's very vainglorious. He seeks status and respect. Perhaps he's just trying to make up for what he lost. Maybe this place is a blank slate for him. If a man like that ended up in charge of the Zugaiken, maybe we can at least play onto his guilt, that he failed to protect what he held dearest once, and now he is using his power to belittle and oppress the people he should be protecting.
You know.
I agree. I've been here the whole time, and I also agree.
Okay.
I may not know the current Lord Protector very well, but I am well acquainted with his brothers, so there is some salt I can rub in that wound of his.
Why? Why would you do that?
He's
to
the
provoke
worst.
him.
But that just sounds really bad.
So, could get us the information we need.
We could also offer him a chance at redemption.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. In the past, like since this, in the time that the Zugaiken have been able to regenerate, have there been any large-scale battles where they lost a great number of them all at once?
From what I've understood of the history of this world, of this country, it sounds to me like the Zugaiken were once a much greater force, but there's also a shockingly small population here, so maybe they only maintain as many people as they need.
My thought is... Oh, sorry.
It is possible. I mean, none of us would know, but it is possible at one point they suffered large losses.
My thinking is that perhaps some of the Stars of Ilium may keep proper records of this, but if there was such a battle and they lost a great number of them, then presumably we would have seen a large uptick in Zugaiken activity in some other place where they're being regenerated. Which, if we could find some kind of record like that, we may be able to figure out where they are coming from after they die.
This place,
That's a good thought.
people here seem to be somewhat encouraged not to keep records. I've noticed as much, that people's grasp on history is pretty flimsy. But if there's any people that stand up against the Zugaiken, then it's more than likely that they've been keeping records.
It's worth looking into, I think.
Maybe the stars would know.
I wonder
Indeed.
that as well.
I think we should ask them the next time we're able to meet with them.
So Summergrass is a city. Is that what I'm...
Yes.
Okay.
It's the city where I'm
Correct,
from.
yeah.
I wasn't certain if that was a country or a city. Thank you.
It would be something that only all of you would know about. I mean, at least as far as he would know. If we were done to try to get him on our side, couldn't you use that as some sort of leverage? We need to get out of here. If not, the whole city that you already betrayed once is doomed. Because of demons or some such.
Oh, that was...
We handled that well.
We handled that right before the trial.
I don't believe Nemric is suggesting that you speak to fact. I believe Nemric is saying that perhaps, even if you had to lie, if you evoke his instincts to protect his home, it may convince him to try to help all of us get out of here.
Bingo.
I think. And I hate that I am saying this.
Smiles.
Avi looks like physically pained that she's having to say this out loud.
I'm kidding.
This... It's a decent
Just let
idea.
it out. Just let it out.
It's a decent idea.
Aviana, are we becoming friends?
Absolutely not.
I think we are.
Easy.
Why not?
Easy.
It is...
He's kind of a butthole.
It is a decent idea.
He's been alright.
And
I say kind of.
knowing what I know of the pridefulness of Baroth, and what I know of the Platinum Watch back home, it's a good idea.
That's that.
In the meantime...
How are we sieging this place?
Is that the idea? Do we want to go straight for the Zugaiken? And clear them out of here?
I don't see why not. Then we could take
would
their
make-
base as ours.
It would make getting to the north a lot easier if we had something to take us there.
Yeah, and then Nemric can stop complaining about walking.
Just because I enjoy comforts, Wrench. We almost had a thing going.
Hey, look, man, I gotta keep you humble, right?
You're right.
Well, if they're there, I don't see a reason to be kind and knock.
if you guys can keep them away from me, I can try something.
Oh.
What do you have in mind?
I can play with my new toy.
You have a toy?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh no! I don't know what he does, but I'm afraid now.
Oh no!
I'm curious. I'll let it happen. Mostly because I want to know what you're about to do.
How much time do you need?
I just need them to not be able to break me out of this, because I don't exactly know if it's gonna work the way I think it is, and you know, I'm a fragile boy. DM Sama. I'll just DM you the question.
Okay.
That was.
I'll just DM some
Just
of you.
DM the DM.
That was adorable.
Would I die?
It's more would I die if blank. You gotta give the circumstances.
Blankety! Blankety! Blank!
I mean, you said it.
DM me this question. Let me know.
I wanna DM somebody.
No, you don't.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll just surround you with a wall of fire. You'll be fine.
You know,
honestly, that's actually not a bad idea.
I told you, it'll be fine.
I'll need to be able to see, unfortunately.
Aw, damn.
Crap.
I can definitely try to keep them off you.
Cool. All right. Which building?
Point.
Nah.
Yep.
Stealth my way over there real quick.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Keeping out of sight, I would like to get close enough. Let's see.
I'm guessing we're just like a little bit off map.
Yeah, let's say you'd be like 50 feet back or so. If he's getting that close.
I will. So I want to start. I think this is how it works. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to start with a 6th level slot, and then I'm going to use the and I will invoke the Prophecy of Hubris, and I will cast Call Lightning at 9th level.
Oh my god!
Deal the damage you need to deal for 3 levels worth of the damage that comes with it.
Yeah, fuck him up.
To yourself.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He goes to do this, just falls over.
Well, there goes Miriam.
Is this part of his plan?
I understand how Scandal felt. My god.
You take 16 unreducible points of untyped damage.
Alright, I will then stealth away.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So you go up, you cast it, you use it, it's cast as if at 9th level using your 6th level spell slot. As you do so, a storm begins to build up overhead.
I will return to the group. I will find a nice cozy spot. Okay, so if they hurt me, let me put the concentration effect on myself. They can, you know, knock me out of this. But if they don't, then they're really not gonna like this. And I will bring my hand down and strike the building with lightning.
Okay. As you
Pulling
do,
out crutch
roll
knock.
me what the damage for that lightning strike would be.
Oh my god.
You bring down a blast of lightning that strikes the top of it. Part of the house is destroyed as lightning cracks and breaks it apart. Miriam, I need you to roll me 1d100 and hope that you get over a 16.
Come on, baby.
Come on!
Got this boy.
Oh!
Okay.
As this happens, as there is this massive crash, it is immediately ignited. Flames begin to coat the area. The house is... Part of the roof is collapsed, one of the walls falls out from this explosion of electrical energy inside. The roof is set ablaze. The area around it is immediately lit up. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the lighting and just say that this map is now illuminated. 1 second. 1 second, I'm gonna illuminate it as if by moonlight. Cause the house is on fire. Moonlight, done. Boom. As this occurs, oh yes, I have to share this map with myself again, just in case. Bam. Boom.
Ooh, pretty.
Yep. As it's illuminated, you see a couple of figures burst out from the inside as flames erupt from it. As they do so, you see that two Zugai can appear to come out. One of them being what you know as a Thrasher, the ones that carry larger weapons, that carry the exploding arrows. You see them having their great bow drawn out, and one of their arrows already out as they look around. The other one that comes out is not holding a weapon. As they emerge, you see them holding something that you quickly discern is a child. As they burst out holding them, their arm around their neck, their other hand holding them to their body. As you hear them coming out, you just hear, What? What the fuck is this? As they look back at it, as the other one looks out, aiming the great arrow out, moving it out towards the town. This one being the half-elf. If somebody is out there, you'd better show yourself now! Otherwise, we're gonna set this whole town on fire!
I will shoot him.
You're going to shoot him.
So, I was like, if enough time passes, I will continue doing it.
Yeah.
I will avoid the trials.
I am going to put them on the combat tracker.
Oh shit!
I'd like everybody. So Nemric's going to. Who's going to
I am going to
act
flames
first?
of passion and shoot him.
He took initiative with literally, so I.
All right, it's him. I'd like everybody else to please roll me initiative. We're doing this.
Fuck.
Okay, a 13. Cool.
Tag, I need you to
Let's
roll
go.
higher on initiative, please.
Well, Avi, you did better last time.
Hot damn.
You did go to scan zombos.
Oh.
That was so close to it. Yeah, they are right there,
We're so bad at initiative,
No.
guys.
I didn't.
Oh,
God.
I didn't roll it. One sec.
It's true.
This
I've
is
passed
I'm
on
throwing
my
the party on the
weapon.
map,
right
and
now.
I am
Here,
going
do
to
it.
say, I can't drag you off the map, so I'm just going to put you all there. We'll say you're all about 50-ish feet off map, maybe less. Just drag you all over here.
Yay.
If you want to, on the first turn of initiative, we can say you can arrive as close as the border of the map. As you do so, you would have been clumped, I think. You were all talking to each other.
Yeah.
I would be squeamishly hiding behind most peeps.
Yeah.
Can I stand next to, get like right within 5 feet of Miriam?
You're all clumped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Time to protect.
Did my shoot go off?
So you are aiming it. Yes. So you put it on yourself. You are firing at
The one with the bow.
I gotta very quickly just roll for the king. Give me one moment. This is one way to initiate this whole thing. That's definitely. As this happens, as you prepare to fire, just before you let the arrow loose, you hear from behind you, "That's Ochikai! They have him!" As they do, they both look towards your direction. I'd say make this attack with advantage, Nemric, if you want to.
Hey. Because I want this guy to die as well, because I see what he's about to fucking do. It's his folly he's standing in my way.
Gotcha. And this is, which one is this against?
This is the one with the fucking explodey arrow.
Oh, gotcha. I can't imagine why you'd have a problem with them.
So, is that Thrasher?
Thrasher is that's that one.
Okay. I will hi-ya him. And let's go with an advantage attack on this boy. Hi-ya.
That's a crit. That's a 20.
Oh, let's go!
Give him a death.
I hope that this does what I hope it does. Hi-ya. Yes, it did.
Oh man, he's not down.
He's not down.
They're tough. You guys know that the Thrashers in particular, they're tough boys. They seem to be like the brutes of this force.
Also, how did they not get damaged when lightning literally rained on
They
them?
only hit part of the building and destroyed part of it. What I was rolling for was to see if it hit the part of the building they were in, which would have hit Ojikai. So, because
I'm happy I didn't obliterate a child.
Yeah, that's probably good.
That would have fucked Miriam up.
Yeah.
The problem is I never would have known, because by the time we found the body, there would be no body.
But The building's large enough that the lightning strike, though it would have destroyed a large part of it, they would not have taken any immediate damage. They also would have had total cover from it, so their saves would have been good, and there's just a list of reasons why I think it's fair to assume they're probably okay from that attack.
Turns out we don't need locate person.
You hit them as you do. That one, like, briefly recoils as they're struck. As the arrow burns them, they pull it out and they throw it away to the side. They look over towards your group, now illuminated in the flaming light that is coming from behind them. Oh, the hunted. I take it. Fine. Oh, I'll be promoted for this. As he looks to you with hatred in his eyes.
When he says that, it's like, I'm not one of them yet. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Get him, Miriam.
Miriam, it is your turn.
Get him, Miriam.
He aims towards you guys again. There is a clap of thunder from above as he slowly looks up and fails that.
Let's go. Fuck him up, Miriam.
There is a brief.
Oh my God!
As a lightning flash blazes down and erupts against him. There is an explosion from where he is.
Right?
He survives. He's not fine. I'm not gonna say that, but he survives.
He's not okay.
Miriam, you might want to move out of the crowd.
Assuming you took all of that, he took 140.
The one behind him once again looks up, like looks to where he is, then up at the sky, then back down to where he was, then looks at you again, just like, what the fuck was that?
Hi. What? You said you were gonna get promoted. This is what you wanted, right?
Oh, I see. It's the edge of the map. I can't cross that threshold.
It's how far back do you want to be?
Just behind the group.
Okay, we'll say 10 feet. Well, I'm gonna just put everybody at like 50. We're gonna use the height thing to determine your distance from the side, if that's cool.
I will be like stepped out in front of the group. That way I can hopefully take this instead of Miriam.
I mean,
we'll put you at like 40 then.
Yeah.
I don't want him to
It's
lose
the arrow I'm
spell.
worried about, not the fireball.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying if I'm closer, then maybe he'll aim for me because I fucked him up.
Yeah, and if he's in front of the group, that means that the radius will be less. Won't be as close to you, rather. Sure. How far forward do you want to be, Nemric? You would have had the initiative to decide on that.
We were about 50 feet off, and I can move 30, so I guess around 20, if I can.
Sure. When he looks to you, whenever they look to you, that one that was just shot just looks over at you, and you see him just like look down towards the kid. He has like, are these guys here for you? Are these your friends? To which you see the kid being like, I only know one of them, but you're gonna get it if they're back. You see this other one looks.
Yeah!
This Asoth looks mortified at what just happened. Oh no. Miriam, so that was your turn?
Bonus action. Hey, Flux. Kill him real good.
Oh.
And I'll give
Yes,
him a
sir.
inspiration.
Gotcha.
Woo!
And that's me.
Yeah!
You see, standing on the top of the wreckage on one side of the building, the form of a crimson butterfly comes into being.
No!
Appearing, a shadow at first illuminated against the harsh fire of the building behind them. As they appear, leap forward, move forward roughly 30 feet, advancing beyond you guys. As they start to get close, they are going to... Nemric, you being the first person there, they're going to try to use their fearful gaze against you.
Okay.
You have advantage, so you succeed. As they go towards you, they are going to take out their longbow, and they're going to make their customary 2 attacks against you.
Let's go.
You guys know how these guys work by now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, they open with a crit.
Why are there so many crits today?
They fire at you, Nemric. You take 38 points of damage. Your flames of passion expire as you're hit by it. The force of the arrow puts out the flames on you.
Ooh.
They're gonna fire another one. They shoot again. It hung on a 20, but it's not. They hit. They roll a 22. They hit.
Mm-hmm.
You take another 23 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
Flux, you're up next. Wrench, you're on deck.
But I think I'm going to pop my drone in protector mode and give him 10 hit points.
So I put, if you go to your identity tab, I think, no, sorry, it's your log tab.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Very nice.
Hell yeah.
I love the protector so much. It's
Everybody
so
gains
good.
13 temporary hit. Well, not everybody, but those people gain 13 temporary hit points. So yeah, those are there nice. So you can drag stuff from there and like use that from now on.
Oh, sick.
Heck yeah, thank you. That's so much easier.
Thank you.
All right, and yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I'm got my shield up. Like, stay behind me, sir.
Listen, don't. I got some trauma with people telling me that.
Ouch.
Wow.
It's funny too, because isn't that the shield that I gave you? Gave you.
I think that's
true.
That might be worse than sunny side up eggs.
All right, is that you, Flex?
Yeah, it's my action bonus action, so yeah, I'm good.
Wrench, Fenris, you're on deck.
Thank you, on deck.
All right, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna fire my shuriken at Crimson. I'll take this.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I use that fucking focus point so that it fucking bounces off or whatever the fuck?
To hit Belliard. Okay, roll against Belliard.
Come on. Oh! Unfortunate.
That misses, so just roll the damage against the butterfly then.
You have overwhelming advantage.
You.
Feel that, baby.
Oof. All right, you have one more attack.
All right. I'm gonna try something I haven't done before.
Okay.
I use a fireball.
All right, so you are taking. I'm about to be very specific with you about this. So you are taking off. What is it? It's the spell. You have to take out one of the fire opals, which you have a bunch
20.
of. Yeah. So when you do, the fireball would explode in a range that looks like this. Noting that cannon is not actually there, neither is Nemric. If you hit Asov, it will also hit the child. So do you want to just aim for these two?
I guess. I won't burn the child, Miriam.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Wow.
Hold on, just real quick.
Also, I didn't realize fireball was this fucking big. I was only hoping to hit Crimson.
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius, baby.
So I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, it's a big.
Belliard fails. Crimson Butterfly 15 succeeds. I'll take off a fire opal for you just because I'm in there anyways. Now, so roll the damage against them.
Take. Yes.
You pull off one of the fire opals from it. It starts glowing in your hand. You throw it towards them. It is technically, it is an action. I'm gonna let it go this one time, but it is your full action to do this. Normally, it doesn't replace a weapon attack. It would have been, you couldn't have done the shuriken and this, but I'll let it go this time, just for fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you strike them. He takes 18 as this thing explodes. You guys have been so destructive today.
Yeah. It's a very explodey session.
Somewhere at Yodica Castle, the young lord's looking out over the country and seeing flickers going on near the town and being like, what in the world is that?
I end my turn. I end my turn by looking at my hand and just laughing maniacally.
Oh, he's gonna go mad with power.
Oh no, I want to take him home.
I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then run my 30 feet.
You have 60 feet.
Or my 60 feet, that's what I mean, and get up to where the Crimson Butterfly is. And I'm gonna take a swing with my hammer.
Cool.
Yow.
You strike, rush up towards them. That's a hit.
Oh.
You deal a total of 17 points of damage to them. And now, if you want to Stygian snap them.
I would.
Yes.
Get
him.
Yes.
Get him, girl.
I have a save for you, butterfly. Fail, you bitch.
They will take half.
Oh, okay, that's fine, I guess.
She told you to do
whatever
one thing.
They take 8 points of damage.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Nemric, Avi, you're on deck.
Woo!
Let's go another 30 feet to actually get onto the map, but I'll get like around here. And I'll also be flying myself up 30 feet as well.
Okay.
And yeah, let's just start unloading on Belliard still. I don't want him to let that off.
Yeah, get him. Finish him.
I have advantage still. What have advantage?
It's a great...
I didn't have it clicked.
Didn't you heckin' affect him with, didn't you put the fucking Grudge Knocks thing on him?
Oh, right, I always have advantage!
Yeah. So you drop that one and you get a 23 instead.
Yeah! I forgot I always have advantage. Die!
So gross. You hit, you deal 18 points of damage. He is fumbling repeatedly trying to like get back up on his feet and trying to get his arrow re-knocked, and every time he does, something else hits him and knocks it, like his hands away. He's like, come on, come on!
No!
That's a hit.
Bang, bang.
Christ.
Oh,
that's 21 more points of damage.
My goodness.
I'm using a use of Virtuous Flora to attack again.
Bruh! You gunning for this boy.
I want him dead.
I want his family dead.
Oh,
that one
I
misses.
didn't dead him. That one didn't dead him, you see.
Avi! Lexi, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm coming. So I'm gonna flash victorious, so I can get to there.
As you do, he re-aims the arrow, points it forward as you go, and you throw it. As it seems to go wide, he's initially like, ha! You missed. As you pop into existence beside him. And there is a slow motion moment of him just his head turning towards you in a flash of green and just... Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Head shakes at you. Your head nods at him. His head shakes more vigorously. Roll damage.
I get sneak attack.
Oh, this is gonna be so gross.
Avi just popping up. Like
You got him!
Finally, he's dead.
As this happens, you stab into his neck. His armor ignites, his weapons explode. As he does, he's left as a column of fire. And for the purposes of what we're doing, I'm gonna be nice to you, considering what we're doing. You move slightly away. Illuminated by the flames behind them and the flames that were once the Thrasher who was in charge of this operation beside him. The other one holding the kid just looks at you eyes wide, and you just see their hands leave him and go up and hands up like, and they start backing up from you.
I just look over at Aviana as that happens, like, you have to admit, we're a good team.
I hate that you're right.
The kid that was with them, who is wearing just the robes of a commoner, these grayish basic fabric clothes and pants, is clearly worn well out. They have short black hair that's been tied into a bit of a rat tail back behind their neck. Fairly innocent look. They have the look of someone who's probably worked in the fields, despite being so young. As this happens, they turn, they stick their tongue out at the Zugaiken, and they begin running back towards the rest of the group. Is that your turn, Avi?
Right.
I still have more attacks.
It's true. That one has dropped his weapons, and he does not look interested in fighting.
As Avi's deciding what to do, Wrench is just like, oh, so that's what it looks like when she's not taken down.
Yeah, whisper that. Relax.
What?
You can't hear.
Somewhere Fenris is smiling.
You live, me motherfucker.
You didn't hear that.
Yes, but I
too far away.
Avi, are you doing anything else on your turn?
Anyway, I'm throwing a fucking Vox Victoria at fucking Crimson Butterfly.
Okay.
That's all I
Avi,
got.
as you throw these, as this Zugaiken looks like they're turning to try to run away, you see another butterfly appear and leap down from the top of the flaming building. They're going to use their fearful gaze on you as they come down.
Yeah, here we go.
Which you fail.
Of course I do. I have shit wisdom.
Avi, you become frightened as they descend in towards you. They're going to make 2 longsword attacks against you. As they come in, they strike. I'm so sorry! They get a crit. Oh, no. You turn in time to see them cut into you. They strike. They deal 39 points of damage.
I said uncanny dodge. I don't think you heard me.
I didn't. I'm sorry. Please give yourself back 14 points.
Okay, cool. I will do so. Fucking.
They're then going to go for another attack.
Shit.
They hit, but they did not crit that one.
Okay, hold on. I just had to do some quick maths. There you go. Okay.
They strike again.
Quick maths.
You then take 15 more points of damage as they strike into you. You dodge out to the side. They very swiftly bring their blade up, bring it up into you. They leave a cut mark up the center of your chest as they move away. Lexi, as this is happening, it's your turn. King of Lions on deck, followed by Tag.
Fuck him up, Lexi!
Which one, Dasha? There's one by Fenris and one by you.
Whichever one you want.
Okay, let's do both.
You're also 50 feet off of the map. I'm not sure how long your range is. You want to get closer?
Thing's got 150. I can shoot
Okay, you're
these
fine then. You're
bitches.
fucking fine as hell.
Damn. I got this.
You're just like, I can get further away. Fuck these guys.
Yeah. Like that. I'm gonna shoot the one next to Fenny first.
Okay.
Get patchouled with a special arrow, you bitch.
Rude. They're just doing their job. It misses.
No, they're bitches. Is that it?
No, they're bitches, you see.
It misses.
No, they're bitches. I've decided.
It misses.
Heck! Okay, well now I got a decision to make. Do I try to shoot her again, or do I try to save Bobby?
It's alright.
Okay.
Make the correct choice,
Anytime.
but go off.
Make the correct choice.
It's fine.
Please help.
What a lack of faith that instills. It's like, do I protect Avi or do I protect Fenris? It's fine. I know you'll make the right choice. What does that mean?
I
Who's
think
the right
I know what
choice?
it means.
Listen, I tried.
I know you'll
I missed
protect the
revenge.
person you need to.
I'm gonna try for Avi now. Maybe I'll miss this one too and be completely useless. Whee!
Oh, Carrie.
You hit.
Aw.
Yeah,
She loves me more.
Damn!
Oh,
None of
Okay,
that!
I'm surprised.
Avi's right there, snack attack.
Yeah, beach. I couldn't go anywhere anyway. You're welcome.
Fucking die, you bitch.
They take 38 points of damage.
Okay, she didn't die, but let's see if she's slowed.
Woo!
They're slowed.
Get slowed!
Nice job, Lexi.
Nice. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more, Fenris.
It's alright.
I tried.
Asoth is going to... They're going to try to run.
That's fair.
They want nothing to do with everything that just happened.
Valid.
They're going to dash. They're out of here.
He left my range. I get him with my glaive.
They begin running as they do. It's like, you can have the kid. It's fine. We won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye.
Howard.
Yes.
You seem nice.
Coward or reasonable person? I'm not sure.
King of Lions is going to... They're going to take a full dash to get about 10 feet onto the map. As they do, they're going to take out their blade, and they're going to throw the... they're going to throw the Dancing Longsword as a bonus action up to beside where Avi is and have it make an attack against the Crimson Butterfly.
Oh, reminds me of Argo.
It strikes.
I don't miss my friends. Leave me alone.
It hits.
Avi misses her friends.
Yo, right, I was thinking it.
Shut up!
They take a total of 13 points of damage. Since they ran to get onto the map, they did action dash. They're going to stay there. Yeah, they're going to stay there. Tag, that makes it your turn.
Just in case, I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on Miriam.
That's fair.
Good call.
Smart.
A ring for me? You should.
Yeah. I need you alive.
Don't make it
Takachi,
weird.
you're married.
What's happening back there? What's happening?
Sounds like they're very good.
And I will
Spins around. points his arrow back towards us.
You've gotten in my way. I can't do that again today.
I'm sorry, Fiona. I failed my mission. Points arrow at Miriam.
Your folly was blocking my gay.
The secret second incantation.
Grudge knocks red segments, glow rainbow, fires bolts of energy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tag. So you cast Warding Bond. Cool.
I cast Warding Bond, and then I'd like to cast Shield of Faith as well.
Smart.
Artillery team, let's go!
Alrighty. Miriam, Flux, you're on deck.
I am your support. You go, DPS, go!
Going.
Not you.
Also going.
Call me Dio, cause I see lightning. And I'm gonna attack Crimson Butterfly 15.
Okay. They will take half.
Oh no, half of all this?
They take 27 points.
Ooh. We're good.
I will then do nothing. That's me. No,
I should note, Wrench, as they get close, yeah, they'd be within 15 feet of you. Your helmet starts glowing, giving off light again.
Hell yeah.
As it goes to their turn, Wrench, could you please apply that radiant damage to Crimson Butterfly 15?
Can wait for it. And it's fuck. Which one? Helm of Brilliance. Got it. Take this. 15, right?
Yep. They take
ugly
4 points of radiant damage. They're going to make 2 blood draining sword attacks against Fenris. They strike. It misses thanks to Shield of Faith.
Yay!
They spin. They make another strike at Fenris.
Hey, I'm gonna cutting words this one.
All right, use cutting words. Expend it. It misses either way.
Okay. I'm always so nervous when you say that because it either means I did it for no reason or I did it for no reason because they crit.
Flex, it's your turn.
All right. I think I'm going to take a shot at Crimson Butterfly 15.
You fire. That hits.
Heck yeah. Achoo!
That Crimson Butterfly is struck, they burst into flames, and they vanish as if they'd never been there.
Oh,
You guys
heck
are-
yeah.
Look at you guys, you're getting so adept at dealing with the Zugaikin and the Crimson Butterflies.
Yeah.
They're dangerous.
Yeah.
They're such a problem.
Everything here is so dangerous.
And, yeah, may as well use my bonus action to just give people more temporary hit points, because I might still roll better.
Okay, Fenris will be out of its range now, so go ahead and roll it against Miriam, Flux, and Tag.
Just to see if you get
Might
better.
roll
than
an 8.
Nope, you didn't do better.
Alright, fair enough. I'll just kind of like glance at Tag and Miriam. It's like, Master Tag, Master Miriam, feel free to grab the rod from my belt if you need healing. There should be quite a bit left.
All right,
Well,
I'll
now
grab
it's good
your
to go.
rod. Thank you.
Quick, grab my rod! Thrusts hip to the side towards them.
You asking me to reach into your pants and grab your rod?
After putting
Yes,
the
let us
It's
unclear
your
about
turn,
this.
Wrench.
There's no time to
Damn.
debate this.
Let's go, Wrench. What you doing?
All right,
Guys,
I'm moving to the Crimson Butterfly.
let's see how
To
far you
get
have.
to try to get to the.
So you
Crimson
could get, with your normal movement, up to about here.
Okay.
Butterfly. If you dragon
If
surge, you
I
get another 15.
use what is it? Adept movement? Is that what it is?
You are thinking of, heckin'... You're thinking of Falter Fleeting.
Take me a bonus action. But wouldn't Dragon Surge do the same?
Dragon Surge wouldn't take any actions, it would cost 1 more point and would give you 15 feet and an extra action. It is kind of better in this exact situation.
Alright, and I'll use Dragon Surge.
Alright.
Yeah!
Then you have the movement to get up there.
Get up there.
You have two actions to take and a bonus action if you want to use it.
Poison him!
You're using the poison.
I go for poison!
Alright. Fucking make an attack with your poison
Get
rust.
the poison!
That's a crit!
Woo! Get him, babe.
Yeah, baby.
Then
roll your damage.
And what's the... They have to roll for poison if I use a focus point, right?
Yes, we'll do that after though. Roll for damage first.
Take this!
You deal 40
damn.
points of poison damage. And if you are you choosing to spend the focus point then?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll poison their fucking ass.
I clicked it for you. Go ahead and make them make the save. They succeed. You have one more attack. Wow, usually you have 3 more attacks.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Because you dragon surged.
All right, bet.
Take more poison!
Before you do that, with those, it's been a while since I wrote that subclass, so I'm just going to check to make sure this is correct, what I'm about to tell you.
Can only
You
attack
can,
once per turn.
but you can only use any given prosthetic device once per turn.
Well, that's a waste of an 18. That's fine. I'll just.
We'll apply it to whatever you decide to attack with. What do you want to attack with?
Oh, a long sword.
Okay, swing. You hit, do your damage.
Fucking
You strike! You deal another 10 points, you have 2 attacks left.
Fuck, just get beat the shit out of it with this.
Ooh, you're rolling so high.
Hey. And they are gone!
Nice.
I just imagine this tiny fucking raccoon, like, once I have it on the ground with my poison, just beat the shit out of it with my sword.
Just stab,
I love
stab,
you.
stab.
I love
There comes
that
a moment
tiny
where you're
angry
stabbing
thing.
into the ground and the crimson butterfly is simply no longer there.
And I'm just like, hey, I got him!
I love that tiny
You
angry
got that.
thing.
Ooh, you're almost scary.
Yeah.
Hello, are you still in there? I'm gonna fly up.
Yeah.
What's in there?
As you go over the building, you see Asoth on the side, fleeing as fast as he can, darting away from the town. It's your choice if you want to do anything. He'd be right.
No. I'm gonna reach over to wrench. I'm gonna cast fly, and I'm gonna start flying after this guy, targeting myself with fly as well to get more movement.
All right, you would see him over there.
Oh, shit.
Wrench, come with me and help me get this man.
Yeah, fuck it.
I will note that if you plan on doing that, Fenris's turn is before yours.
Okay.
So I have 60 movement.
Yep, and a haste action.
Oh, Fenris is just gonna get him.
Can I catch up with this gentleman? This poor soul?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Fenris is just gonna get him.
Oh,
Holy shit.
haste.
Oh, God.
You just
Do I take-
you flash step in front of this man. Yeah, that will
Does
will
it-
take your haste. I think
My
it'll
hasted
hold on.
action. But it will leave me.
No, it doesn't. You're good.
Holy shit.
You'd flash step in front of this man who just skids to a stop and just looks at you for a moment and then just reaches, fumbles for his weapon. You're just gonna be like, please, 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 I'm not gonna cause you any trouble, I promise.
Tell the
he
others
drop
when you
his
come
weapon?
back. And then I fucking with my first attack.
All right, get him.
Oh, I thought we were gonna try to interrogate this boy.
That's a miss.
You can knock him unconscious.
You can non-lethal.
Ooh, that
It's
was
also a
almost
miss.
really bad.
Never fucking mind.
When you try to be intimidating, and the dice just fucking hate you for it.
It's just too slippery.
So this is awkward.
Nemrek.
Okay, so now I'm going to touch wrench, and I guess Aviana will get extra movement speed at the very least. I'm gonna touch wrench and Aviana with fly and cast it on myself as well.
Ooh, how much extra movement do I get, boy?
It gives you all a flying speed of 60.
Oh, sexy. Thank you.
That's so hot.
And I'm just like, let's see what this guy has to say, and then I'm gonna move my 60 feet over toward him.
You were 30 feet in the air. You would have had to go down to.
Okay, then I'll move 30 feet over that way.
Yeah.
I'm not the one that's gonna reach him. The two I just gave freaking flight to is gonna probably reach him.
Aviana, you have a movement speed of 60 now.
I'm so fast.
I'm just so fast.
Today was
just in case.
a powerful day for the party.
We chose violence today.
Bonus action dash so I can get over here. All right, I'll give you a choice. Answer our questions or you die. I won't go as easy as Fenris here.
Damn.
Well, I'd rather not fight, and I'd rather not die. But at the same time, I'm not going to betray the Zukaiken. And he aims his weapon towards you.
All right. I'll stab him.
Falling out of the good graces of the table is worse than death. That hits.
Why do I have disadvantage?
Because you're stinky. Because you're
you're frightened still.
But you were the thing you're frightened of, isn't there? That would have been the first 10. You would have rolled. Yeah, you hit. You're good.
Okay. Cool. And Fenris is there. I'm gonna forgo my sneak attack. I'm gonna try and seizing strike to try to paralyze him.
Alrighty, roll it against him.
Con save coming at you,
What
boy.
do you do?
Yeah!
He succeeds.
Dicks.
Should have killed
Well,
him.
Make sure to take off your seizing. Oh, it only if it works, right?
it's only if it works, yeah.
Yeah. You still deal damage. You still deal like your normal
still
damage.
deal damage. Yeah.
You do 7.
All right.
Oh.
You're technically not going as easy on as Fenris did. You're telling him the truth.
All right. Thank you.
And that's a hit. Are you... So it doesn't, like, make it so you didn't deal your sneak attack damage, so you can still try to do your sneak attack damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or sorry, no. I'm wrong. I'm lying.
Are we
Never
both
mind.
wrong? Because I was like, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm lying.
I forego my... Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of dealing my sneak attack damage, yeah. Okay.
Alright, that's you?
I have one more.
Ah, go for it.
Because I have extra attack, and that was my innate dexterity.
That's a crit.
Woo! Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Well,
oh,
murder.
I'm gonna be so mean to you. Yeah?
You deal 14 points of damage.
Okay. So I get one more. I'm gonna knock him prone!
Hit him with prone.
Here's my critical flourish.
You deal 10 points of damage.
Alright, well, that's me.
Lexi, it is your turn.
I'm pretty far away. I don't know what's going on, so I'm a rogue it. I'm a use my movement, and then I'm a action dash, and then I'm a bonus action dash, and I'm gonna find out what the fuck's going on.
Alright, so where are you going?
Oh, I'm.
You were also 50
I was 50 feet
off,
from
so...
the map, so if I use all 3 of those, it gives me 90.
So
So once I'm onto the map, I still got 40 feet of movement.
Sure. So, from there.
This poor guy.
Oh. We'll see how he does. Is that
Hi,
you, Lexi?
what's going on? What's happening?
Someone doesn't want to talk.
Whoa. Shit, I already used my bonus action. I can't pull out the Sunblade. Cool. We'll do that next turn if I get it. That's me.
They stand.
No.
They reach toward their side. They coat their weapon with the oil that all the Zugai can carry with them. And they are going to attack Aviana.
That tracks.
They're going to make 2 attacks with the katana.
Ah,
Lashing out towards you, the sizzling sound upon their weapon. They strike, they hit.
Uncanny dodge. It is on me.
They strike. They deal 23 reduced down to 6 points of damage. They're then going to go for another attack. They miss with that one.
Hell yeah, that worked out well for me.
The King of Lions is going to see how far away that is. They're going to look to Ojikai, who's rushed up to them. They're going to kneel down so that they're closer to eye level with them. A little bit under it. And they are going to begin speaking to them. In the thrill of the battle, you guys might not pick up what they're saying, since everybody is kind of more than... The closest person is like 25 feet away. But they seem to have ceased being engaged with the fight, and they seem to be conversing with the child. Wrench, is there anything you'd like to do? You have 60 feet of movement now.
I fly to that motherfucker and I stab him in the back.
Hot. Get him.
Just in the air over the house, down from up above.
Go in, and where the fuck?
As he's just flying over, it's just like, remember not to kill him, Wrench!
Wait, what? Don't kill him?
Yeah, don't kill him! Just knock him out!
But I was gonna stab him.
I know, it's...
We need the information!
Just stab him non-lethally.
All right.
non-lethally
All right.
stab
All
him.
right. I'll persuade him.
Alright. With my knife.
Listen, Sir Elf. I have this poison knife. There's 2 options. Either talk
or I stab you religiously with this thing.
Wrench,
As
you
I've
wouldn't
already
do that
told
to him.
your friend, betraying the table is worse than death. So do your worst.
Thank God. All right, stabbing it is.
That misses.
We have such a
so
similar
bad at
mindset.
threatening, you guys.
Man, he's so bad at it. Man, he's
I
so
stabbed him
slippery,
plenty.
guys. All right, fine. I shoot him with a gun.
He is within 5 feet of you.
Can I not do anything else?
You have used your action. You have a bonus action still.
What can I do with my bonus action?
You can. Not much. I'm gonna be real with you. In this particular situation, not a whole lot.
Oh, wait.
What?
Could I have done Savage Attacker? Or is that only on damage?
Yes, you could have. If you didn't like that damage, you could have tried it again. You can still do that. Just roll me a d8.
A D8?
Yeah.
The diamond bowl.
Oh, but that's for damage. I was referring specifically to the poison. So like the stab.
No,
That's what I
because
was
you didn't
referring
hit
to.
him with that.
Yeah, that's
But
what
if
I
you
was
want to use
referring
Savage Attacker, you could try to re-roll that damage you just did, which is you rolled a 2, so.
All right, I agree.
Hey.
That's better.
You do 4 more?
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
All right.
That's you.
What could I do for my bonus? Like, could I move back and shoot him with my gun?
No.
No. No.
I'll move away from him so then I could shoot him with my gun next time.
Alright, he will opportunity attack you as you move.
I will sentinel.
Oh. So you're gonna try to hit him?
Yee.
His goes off first, right?
His goes off first, but I do get an attack on him.
Alrighty. He misses.
Stupid.
Cool. I still get to bap him. It doesn't, like, stop him from going anywhere, but it's still a bap.
And it has sneak attack if you hit.
It's a very good bap if you sneak attack.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it does hit, but it glided on that 20.
I know. I was like, bitch, bitch. All right, and snack attack. What? The okay, sorry. It was weirdly collapsed, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Just you go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. I confused myself. Well, he exploded.
There he goes.
He wasn't gonna duck, so I made him explode.
Oh.
Did you slice him in twain non-lethally?
We did say we were non-lethaling, but I didn't say non-lethal before I claimed him.
But also, he's like, I'm not gonna tell you shit,
not
no
gonna
matter
talk.
what.
We have
Like,
somebody
well,
who can charm him.
I could probably torture.
So without anybody else answering for them, did you do that non-lethally?
Yeah, I would have, because that was
Okay.
the plan. Just as she stabs into him, she'll just wipe a little bit of the blood off her face. It's just like, all right. Well, he's not dead. Someone want to make him talk?
Alright. He is now stable. His token does not reflect this, but he is stable.
I may have splattered a man.
Be it abrupt, with you having taken him down, with that house burning and destroyed, and with the King of Lions talking to Ojikai and briefly speaking to them about the location of the sword that they took and threw away, I believe since we have some people that need to take off, we're just gonna go straight to ending, and we'll pick up more with like what you guys say and do to them later.
Bye, people at home.
So YouTube side, we're gonna take off. Goodbye, my friends.
Goodbye.
Body toast, you loved and appreciated.
Body toast, you're loved and appreciated.
Later.
All of you.